It's the weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show.
Took forever.
Yo,
what the fuck is up? Welcome back to the weekly Wicked Web Show.
TeamMUJ in the motherfucking house. Hey, look, the Peg Lord is back with us in person.
Holy shit! Did hell freeze over, boys?
No, hey, hell didn't get froze over, but coffee got spilled all over this goddamn place. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yo,
No man.
We're just gonna blame it that's why we started late, because Presburger spilled coffee all over the jugs too. It was seriously the greatest thing to happen when you got 5 minutes left to go live, and no shit.
It smells like coffee and Febreze in this bitch.
Hell yeah!
It smells like good Febreze and
It
good coffee.
And coffee.
Shout out to everybody in the chat already, ready to continue the road to the gathering of the Juggalos. In this episode, we are 46 days away from the official day of beginning of the gathering of the Juggalos. Hell yeah. Jiggy busts out the Martian shades in time, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out fucking Umo, dog, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, y'all might have got the Umo pack, but you ain't got these.
Woo! Jiggy's gotta wear those in. Dog, those are the gathering shades for sure.
I feel like X-Men right now. I feel like Cyclops. Dude, can we get
Careful, don't take them off, bro.
Hey, you know when we was like the old one show and we were filming it? When G looked at his shit, we had been busting lasers out that bitch for sure. 100%. Yo, shout out to Dallas area Juggalo. Shout out all the motherfucking Juggalos in the motherfucking chat room today. Yo, it's been like you said, it's been about 2 weeks since our last show. Last episode was cut into 2 parts due to some technical difficulties. Shout out to everyone who stuck around.
Yeah. AKA the paper.
Oh, look, man, I'm not trying to throw the president on the bus because he is the prez, but 2 weeks in a row, you know what I'm saying? Hey, 2 shows.
There's some force out there trying to take me out.
Prez needs to start drinking beers,
but
bro.
I'm still here. Yeah, Error 44, Error Prez. Error.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, it's fucking...
But hey, shout out to everybody who did watch and kick with us during those 2 parts. That was fun as fuck. We premiered some of that new Bridget Bites that you guys have been hearing here in the motherfucking, as we got the show started. That Black Widow, straight big gas out there. So we played that last week. It's available now on all the streaming gentas, so make sure you find it wherever you stream your music at. In that show, we also talked more about the TeamMUJ Informed Juggalos Intergalactic Craft Beer Exchange 2nd annual, bitch, going down Thursday, July 6th. We'll be talking even more about that tonight, believe it or not. Even more fucking details on that shit.
We've been sampling, if you follow me on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? I've been posting random beers I've been picking up here and there.
Shout out Dobby.
Trying to get those
Dobby
shit that we were bringing over, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cyclops Jones.
Hell yeah.
Big shout out to Umo. I can't even see his darkness.
How dark are they, dude?
Shout out Bridget Bites all day.
I can see it, but it's pretty dark.
Hey, look, I know I got a lot of credit for it, but I did go back to my other hood aficionado, Jiggy Fresh, and was like, dog, this is where Bridget's trying to stay at. This is like not the spot, right? You know what I'm saying? Did they gentrify this, Jiggy? Let me know what's going on. He's like, no, dog, no, not at all. Do not stay out there at all.
I know you might have seen like the show Shameless.
Yeah.
Don't stay over there, please.
Bridget Bites, big Mr. Ballin fan would have ended up on a Mr. Ballin episode. And she stayed at this hostel that she was trying to stay at. You know what I'm saying? So shout out
all jokes aside.
yeah, no jokes at all. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. But hey, though, that's what family's for, looking out for each other and shit. So, but yeah, shout out Bridget Bites in the chat. She dropped her new stuff. You guys premiere.
She said that was a mistake.
Dog. It could have been a way bigger mistake.
Could have been a
Yeah.
bad mistake.
Yeah, so we'll be talking more about that and a lot of other things that have dropped since the weekliest Wicked Web Show last time. Yeah, and I mean, it's been a pretty busy,
eventful 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some bangers.
Big bangers.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, honestly. And I'm gonna play one of these tracks that dropped right after our web show. Like it dropped it dropped last week though, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play this before we get into the actual show tonight.
Thank you for saving me from getting murked or trafficked.
Dog, definitely trafficked for sure. Like there is no doubt about it that like
they would have made it count before they murdered.
Brittany would have made it across seas before we knew it.
Yeah, maybe in a couple of years they would have murked you, whatever. But all right, so before we get deep into the show tonight, we are talking 300 Monster updates. We're talking last video of Detritus. We're talking fucking new gathering editions. We're talking all kinds of dope freshness. And just like that, because we got so much freshness, we got to kick it off with even more freshness from our homies Darby O'Trill and fucking Acetone. Did I say it right? Acetone. Oh, okay. Acetone, man. You know.
And Deborah.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Darby O'Trill is Darby O'Trill and Devereaux, you know what I'm saying? And we'll be talking more about those motherfuckers throughout the rest of the show. Before we get into it, like I said, here's this new track. The skin I'm in has gone stale. Has become stale.
I feel real futuristic with these bitches.
Dog, you look futuristic as fuck. Shout out Jiggy Fresh. Shout out
Hey, if I wore those, dude, I definitely look like a UFC fighter.
Hell yeah. Running this bitch right now. New Darby O'Trill, Acetone. We'll be back.
Deborah.
All these drugs that I love are the things that have crippled me. Doesn't end the triple C's the reason that my liver bleeds. Deliver me to hell where the devil shows me sympathy. Spun out in the pit where each second is a century.
When the bus is meant to be, eventually I find my way. I am getting high all day in attempt to disguise my pain. Wasn't dancing with the blood, the red story inside my veins. Demons choose to use my brain as a secret hiding place.
Stop it, I don't like this game. Maybe choose another one. I'm standing with my rifle aim. Have my father's only son. Everybody tries to blame their problems on somebody else. Maybe grow some nuts and realize that you did it to yourself.
Stupid motherfucker, let me offer you a little help. If you want it, come and get it. Maybe in the place of hell.
What will we find here? Find inside the flame. What will we find here? Find inside the flame. What will we find here? Find inside the flame. I slam my head down on the concrete repeatedly, bleeding all over these walls, drawing my name in garden graffiti. I'm needing nothing. I breathe the dysfunction, staying on the eating stuff, eating cuts, dirty little stupid bitch. I'll meet you up. Yeah, I'm lost up in the pit. The fire's burning me. I think I can't ignore it if I smoke this here. No, that ain't really helping, so I'm guessing I'm consumed by everything I feel. I'm constantly every minute passing, where I feel like it will never end because if all this torture is eternal and forever, man, I don't get older because I'm dead. Yo, toodles, this ain't Neverland. It's the river Styx I'm swimming in with devil tinker bells chewing on my Peter Pan. I try to yell for help, but nobody's listening. I'm hanging from these hooks that I've been suspended from for like 800 years and the flame forever, yeah. So, what will we find here? Find inside the flames. What will we find here? Find inside the flames.
Yo.
Bro, he looks like a fucking cyborg. For real.
Yo, doesn't Pac look like he looks like Cyclops, like an actual Cyclops, not Cyclops from the fucking X-Men. He looks like one of those fucking giant Cyclopses you would see.
I'm like from Demolition Man or something, dude.
Look, hey, Prez put the glasses on, and this honestly made me less mad at him for spilling coffee all over the fucking floor. You know what I'm saying?
Press can't see.
Could I be in like the Fifth Element or something?
Doug, I'm telling you, you know, like you look like some David and Goliath type shit. If it was like in modern times, you take that off, and you just got one big ass eyeball underneath that bitch, one big ass pog ball
I
underneath
love
that
it.
motherfucker.
It's wild.
The haircut matches it, bro.
Yeah.
Robo Peg.
Is that what he said?
Yo, shout out fucking Mike Sears on the motherfucking chat. Our homie Mike.
Those are them alien.
Relic man. Shout out to
These
Relic.
alien dogs.
I like Poppy too, bro.
God.
That's the Umo jumps.
Those Umo jumps are fucking gas, dog.
He's like-
Yo, big shout out to Umo, man, because
Here, G.
I got that pack.
Oof.
I got that new pack. You know what I'm
Possibly
saying?
looks like.
I don't got the game out right now. We got the big Umo pack, cop the shirt. But on his on the live, man, or on a promo video, he had the glasses on like a mannequin, or some chick was wearing them, reading the manual.
Man,
Yeah.
And I told him like, "Yo, we getting glasses too." And he's like, "Oh no." And someone else had commented the same thing, and he said, "No." And then when I got my pack, the glasses were in there. So like I hit him up, like, "Yo, thanks, man." He's like, "Yo, did they make it? I'm so happy they made it." So big shout out to Saigon, man.
Yo, that's a gas ass pack too, straight up.
Yeah. And these
Gas
motherfuckers-
pack.
Hey,
Gas pack.
these are gathering weight clouds from outer space worthy, dog.
Straight up.
If you're looking for me, look for these glasses.
These
I'll
glasses.
be rocking.
100%. 100%.
And they got like little alien fins on the set. I don't know if you guys seen that.
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't see that.
Yo, that's gas.
Like little fish.
That's how you'll
fins.
spot Jiggy at the gathering. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I feel like with TeamMUJ, you just look for the Cyclops. So,
Like we were saying,
I need to get popular. Does anybody got
it's
keys?
getting ready to. Yeah, I got my
Soon,
keys with me.
Very soon. I think I got it.
Yeah, my keys are sitting over there.
Very soon.
Yo, so
You gotta bless the jokes. Too.
in the beginning of the
If I could
show,
shotgun a beer with those glasses.
absolutely.
You should.
There is no wonder.
There is.
There's no wonder. You just
He said I look like.
You just nominated yourself on that
Yeah.
shit.
He said I look like
You
Robo
said that
Jig
I'm
from
high,
Death
and now
Races.
it's the rules. You have to shotgun a beer
with those on.
with yes.
Pod
Yeah, those
Shicey.
on.
Jesus Christ.
Doug, so like we were saying in the beginning of the show, there's new throughout this episode we'll be talking some of those new updates on the three-headed monster Junta, you know what I'm saying? This fucking what is turning out to be a mega tour, you know what I'm saying? Fully huge, like already having like the godfathers of this wicked shit, Isham and Violent J on tour with each other, bringing the fucking future of the wicked shit, Ouija Mac, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now it fucking catapults into this giant.
No, it was a three-headed monster.
Yeah.
I said it. It's like a fucking Voltron, fucking Megazord.
Megazord type beat.
Hey, you remember when the Power Rangers called on the Megazord, and then Tommy came back and was like, and they got the Dragon Sword out, and they made the super fucking Megazord.
Hell yeah.
And then when they had the fucking long neck fucking dinosaur, the Titanosaurus, or whatever, and they made the big Ultra Megazord.
Yeah.
That's what just happened to this tour.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened to this tour.
Yeah, I seen it on Thug Love show a few weeks back. They announced that Free Will was going to be on it or whatever, and I think that was already fresh as hell.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Once they announced that Shaggy the Airhead and Darby O'Trill would be coming on this fucking tour, that is like straight real jug shit. Like it was just so wild, bro. Like to have that happen is fucking straight up gas as fuck.
Hey, I just want to say too, when we go any further, Shaggy the Airhead is out there grinding, bro.
Dude, that new track.
He dropped the new track, P5 from.
But already two with Shaggy Tudo before that.
Yeah, and then the 2 tracks with Shaggy Tudo,
Yeah.
and then
Joining that Shaggy
he joined the
tour.
Tudo. Joined the Tudo tour. Yo, shout out Cali Green, man. We ain't seen him.
Oh, hell yeah, shout out.
Fuck yeah.
But he was on a Tudo tour, and then all of a sudden, bam,
For real.
to form that fucking Megazord. He's on the 3-headed monster tour. It's with Darby O'Trill, with Free Will, and the original three-headed monster.
Dog, I mean, that's so fucking dope. To see, like, it's the road to the gathering of the Juggalos, bro.
Right.
Fuck
And
yeah.
to see,
passes, man, just get hyper.
It's like
oh,
a
yeah.
pre-gathering celebration.
Yeah, so like, because we battle like kind of off of like WWE type shit, and there's always this like super shows before WrestleMania or whatever. And here you get the three-headed monster tour coming to destroy your city with one of the best lineups on a fucking tour ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leading up to the Gathering of the Juggalos. So
Because what was it? Roadblock, then Mania, then Backlash right after.
Yeah, so you'd have this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
shit! You heard that here first.
Y'all heard
Damn, Darby, let's go.
hell yeah, man. I think that's shout out Stoney, shout out Gathering Network.
You got to catch this show.
Yo, so if it is coming to your city, I definitely recommend coming. We will be pulling up heavily at the Chop Shop in Chicago, Illinois. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be like real too. Jugs know from the area that like the last few times we've gotten anything in Chicago, it was West Chicago, which wasn't actual West Chicago. West Chicago was where Bridget was trying to stay. I would have been.
West Side Chicago.
When people told me though, they were like, "Oh, it's in West Chicago." I'm like, Englewood? Like, no, they're like, no, there's a city called West Chicago out there. You know what I'm saying? An hour away from Chicago or whatever. So for it to be in Wicker Park, a neighborhood of Chicago, is pretty fucking yeah.
Yo, hey, Bald Matt is not allowed to be in attendance.
Straight up.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm sorry if I put it on blast, but that's gonna be even more special show. Because the homie Darby's birthday.
Oh shit! So you guys
so if you pulling up in Chi-Town?
Chi-Town.
We're gonna sing happy birthday to that motherfucker. We're gonna do all kinds of crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
But man, hey,
it's gonna be
to say that we're proud of like Darby and Shaggy and everybody is doing, bro. It's there's really no words to say it, and saying proud is like giving it
an understatement.
Bro. Like, dude, it's dope that these dudes are finally, are not finally, but they're getting their shine, bro. And
we say it too, like all the time.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Long over fucking due too, man.
That watching these dudes, it's like watching us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's a representation for us. We feel it like in no like corny just juggalo type of way. This is seeing our brothers, so it is a reflection of us doing shit like that. So it's fucking much love. We might be dog. Hey man, my dad got around in the military and was probably popping kids out all across the world, not just the country. You know what I'm saying? So we probably got relatives all over this bitch. You know what I mean? But hey, and then like that rolls right into the road to the gathering of the Juggalos continuing, and the gathering of the Juggalos, lineup has changed drastically over the last 2 weeks. And with that continuing, our fucking how proud we are for our motherfucking homie Darby O'Trill. By popular demand, will be making his solo debut at the Gathering of the Juggalos on headlining the Martian Stage, 5:30 p.m. Friday afternoon.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dog. And if you guys are familiar with Fridays at the Gathering, the last couple of years, it's been a very special day, especially last year, and I think that
the past couple of years.
Yeah, past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Friday night. Yeah.
Last year on Friday.
Yeah, last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Last 2 years. So Friday has been a really special time, with just the vibe or whatever. And just I feel like having someone that two people that we could really heavily fuck with. Heavily. Heavily. Nah, that doesn't have to be the shit from now on. Someone that we fuck with heavily, like Ouija Mac, how we really demanded that Ouija Mac get the fucking headline spot. Yeah. And for him to get that headline spot, it meant a lot to us seeing that happen. And now to see Darby O'Trill close out the Martian Stage up the time during the day is so dope. Because I know that so many of you we're gonna fucking see there. Yeah. Because that's all anyone's talked about online for the last 2 years. Darby O'Trill for the Gathering, Darby O'Trill for the Gathering, Darby O'Trill for the Gathering, and now he's at the Gathering, bitch!
How hard did we fucking push last year for
it?
Dog,
I'm telling you, man.
Every fucking day, Twitter.
The thing is, you seen Darby with the LSP shit last year, set last year.
Everyone except me.
Hey, if you ain't seen him in Juggalo, Ohio, you ain't seen him no Ouija Knievel shit, and you ain't seen Darby on that solo tip and Dev?
Dude, what did I
Hey
say?
man, look.
I said on the
Look.
last show,
Look,
Jungle
man.
Ohio, fucking Darby set was like gathering worthy, bro.
Bro,
that shit was insane.
We were. I know
You guys were twisting the lid.
Dog, and I, like, for real, I'm just you all yourself.
Yeah, I had to because they were gonna do it if I didn't.
I like, for real, you know, I'm honestly so fucking hyped about this shit. Like, this is something where it's like I'm gonna be like 100% real with everybody because it's shit that we're gonna talk about throughout the night. Then too about like the lineup wise. We always talk about lineup wise and like, you know, oh, I don't want to see this, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Like 100% real. So like some people who I fuck with heavy and fuck with me heavy, like I missed their set when they were on like the clown dripping stage or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, it can be, you know, hard or whatever. But like,
yo, we have to cancel our beer share to go see Darby.
Yeah, I won't miss Darby at O'Trill at all. All I'm saying is that like it is a blessing to be able to see any of our homies play that motherfucking stage. You know what I'm saying? And even though there is like you know a few people we would have loved to also see on there, I feel like as low as positivity is in the world these days, when you get a win like that, you take that fucking win as far as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like big beam for the gathering. You know what I'm saying? For like, you know, we talked about it last week. You know, Shaggy and Dev having that fucking foam party coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we get to do the fucking craft beer exchange with Waddy and Informed Juggalos, Mike Cole and all of them. You know what I'm saying? We got to come back and do the podcast or whatever. And Darby gets to play a stage. Like, yeah, we wish the rest of our homies could do all the shit, but man, like, it is like the gang is big beam right now. You know what I'm saying?
Take the dubs as they come.
You have to take the dubs.
Forever grateful too, man.
Exactly, bro. Like,
your team could be blown out. Your team can win by one fucking point, dog. A dub is a dub.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And this is a big dub, bro. This like playoff championship worthy dub.
Like Stoney's saying right there too, you know, we are blessed to have Darby and a few others getting their fruits of labor right now because that shows you that those fruits are achievable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always like there's this fucking song from a like a fucking track that I used to spin. I spin it and it's in one of the mixes or whatever, but it says I want to whip the Rari, but I know it takes some time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like everything fucking takes time or whatever.
Grinding, bro.
And like if like me and I'm not like this fucking artist who's like trying to perform at like, you know, a spot at the gathering or whatever. But if I was, I'd be like, yo, like Darby's been doing this for a minute, has all these other spots, and he didn't get to play last year or whatever. Like if you weren't thinking the LSP stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for Darby to have a set, that means like,
a solo set.
Yeah, solo set this year. Yeah. It was like, yo, if I was an artist, I'd be like, damn, that can be me then. You know what I'm saying? Like, Darby is us. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chunk is us. Dev is us. Shaggy Theirhead is us. Like, when you see us win, it means that we can all win. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no, like,
come eat at our table.
Yeah, bro. The table is plentiful. Let's eat.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? You just
the
like
positive energy that comes from that, man, makes you
eat at our table.
Keep that negative shit at
Big
home.
shit,
keep the negative shit at home, boy.
Room for
Keep that negative shit at home, dog.
Join us.
like, because you really got to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is like, you know, we got to keep the positive energy going. We got to keep the karma on high. We got to stay like, we got to take small wins. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In a world of losses, bro, take these motherfucking wins when we can. And like,
yes, sir.
I'm like,
take them big dubs.
We were talking outside or whatever. You know, like, and we'll get into the gathering lineup or whatever. But you have to like, I went to my first gathering in 2002. Some of the like top build people were like Ghoultown and Bubba Sparks. You know what I'm saying? Look how far we've come from that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
And to see our homies, you know, like go right into the Martian Stage lineup, you guys. So there's X amount of people on the Martian Stage lineup, and I could say outside of RA the Rugged Man, who's listed on the Martian Stage right now, I know of 6 people, and I know like 2 pretty well. One of them is in my phone that I don't really know that well though. But like we get Darby, Terry D, You know what I'm saying? Who's
For y'all don't know this.
Terry Diaz, who is our
Over here on Team MUJ, we call him Terry D.
And like at the same time, if I don't know the other 17 people that are playing that stage, this is a good opportunity to find out who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like we said, like Willie Hayes. You know what I'm saying? Fago Gang.
Yeah. Willie Hayes has been grinding for a minute.
And he's on tour with Kung Fu Vampire right now.
Yeah.
They are going to be. I don't know when the tour starts, but he's on tour.
I know he's doing shows with him, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Say what you will about Zitro, and we'll say a lot. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want about Zitro, we'll say a lot. But Zitro, like, you know, he shows up on things and he's out there, whatever. At least people know who he is. And I know, like, in Michigan, he's got fans because I've been to shit where they were booked him and I was surprised as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Terry D, he's been holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Terry, and I feel like Terry D is on a redemption arc for what he did at this last gathering spot. You know what I'm saying? So he wants to play another show and hopefully not injure himself immediately upon hitting that stage that night. I only know, like I said, I know a few other people like Scene Loke.
I've seen him around the dog.
Scene Loke, that motherfucker, like, again, I don't have any Scene Loke songs in any of my playlists or whatever, but that motherfucker is on like
he's everywhere.
He'll be on a lineup in fucking California and then be on a lineup in fucking Florida or New York type shit. You know what I'm saying? No excuse type shit.
Right,
you know? So the dude Matt Foy who's on there, shout out Shaggy Theirhead. I did some work that never came to will never come out with Matt Foy or whatever, but Shaggy Theirhead hooked me up through this dude or whatever. So that's the reason how I know that guy or whatever, but that's at least somebody. So I know you might a lot of these people I don't know. Most of those the last 7 people that they added to the main stage, I don't know. But when you look at any major festival, you got this of people you know, and you got this of people you don't, and maybe you should find out, and maybe you'll end up liking or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Saul, actually, the other day, we were at work, and we were looking at the acts, and he had just came in on my shift. He were on different shifts or whatever, but he came and worked. He was working at 12, whatever. Anyway, he came in. We're in the break room talking about the shit. And he's like, yo, I'm going to look these people up right now. You know what I'm saying? We looked up the Six. We looked up a couple other people. Like, oh, they're pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Legit. Visuals were dope.
Yeah.
Fucking music was pretty hype. You know what I'm saying? So, again, like you said, man, there's so much shit out there that we might not know about. You might not know about. That's going to be like, damn.
Good way to
I'm
learn
fuck
about
with them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
that shit was a banger, you know what I'm saying?
It does go back off what you're saying off these people you might know or might not know. I put a list of the people that I did know off the Martian stage, and I talked to Bridget about some of these people. I only know of 6 people or whatever. But I feel like for any of these up and comers, any of the trash fire up and comers, you would look at it and be like, oh, if Zitro can be on the gathering on that main stage that one time, I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Easily I can do that shit. Seeing Darby on there, you're like, yo, you couldn't, if you denied a spot to Darby this year, I feel like that's riot worthy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you have to make it worth it. You have to make it that worthy to do the gathering type shit or whatever. Where I think even Tierra Diaz, and Wicked Wood, even when they played on that clown dripping stage, I think that it should have had or everyone anticipated it having more of an effect than it did or whatever, and it didn't. But when you look at the gathering lineup for all these years, it's all these different people. Somehow we just happen to know people. Yeah. I think the Clown Drippin' stage, when they did that one, that was the most people we'd ever known on a single stage. That we actually fucked with or whatever, talked to Terry Diaz, Shaggy Theirhead, Dirty Shirt, Wicked Woods, you know what I'm saying? I feel like at that point, it would have been, crazy or whatever. And this year, we talk about yays, we talk about yos and O's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that goes along the whole lineup. Oh, shit, really? Or O's or O's. I think all of us at TeamMUJ could agree on 4 to 5 people that should have been announced by now that aren't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A few of them are in the chat right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Big homie right there. I'm going to say right now. Acetone should be somewhere on the stage.
Fucking boy.
I think we all can agree on that. Does it? Yes, that fucking
he
sucks.
dropped Ray Amiento. He dropped the Wagon with Darby.
Yeah.
This shit goes. Puts on for the culture all the time.
And puts on stupid hard for the
all kinds of dope photos from last year's gathering. All that type of shit is going to host an event with us again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Strizzy dropped I Am a Trophy.
Yeah, bro. I Am a Trophy came out this
I Am a
year.
Trophy.
He's been on.
Yo, we got
I Am a Trophy.
We got that picture loaded
That's
up.
on your thing. We can send it into the shit.
I Am a Trophy.
Been like, running merch, like Stripes, earning stripes like you did back in the day where, you like drove the whip and sold merch and shit type beat, what I'm saying? Stripes earning his stripes where a lot of people are just sitting back hoping that the shit comes to them. Stripes out there earning his stripes then too. And I feel like all of us can agree, and I think all of the chat, if not a majority of the chat, can agree that Stripes should be on the motherfucking.
Yo, I Am Atrophy. Still, I mean, we're what, 5, 6, almost 6 months in?
Yeah.
That album
is like a daily
is
play.
a top contender, bro. It's up there, bro. Like
When Apple Music
so
ties up the music this year, no matter what,
I Am
at this
Atrophy.
point,
Yeah.
I Am Atrophy is
Isn't it? Yeah, and it's such a everyday play for me, bro. Like
Shout out
Even-
Sal in the house.
big style.
Let's
Can't
put that
send
door.
it
We
to-
gotta put that door back up. Though.
Hold on, let me go.
Let's put that door back.
Well, no, like I Am Atrophy, straight up it was so different. It's so out of left field. It's not like everything everybody's used to.
What did I say that
But it's one of
he
those-
talked about it like his own lane. He created his own
Yeah.
lane within
He smacked it up, bro.
It's awesome.
And he had, I mean, you had the dev production. You know what I'm saying? You had Maisie fucking murdered that album, bro.
For real.
And
Shit, Stripe did Stripe and Maisie did Clark ICP
yeah,
shit.
bro. It's straight up like, hey,
A Devlini shit.
yeah, all bullshit aside, bro. Like you got. Yeah,
Bring him in at any time.
you got that
Just
sound.
look at this.
You got that sound like we talk about all the time. Like you got the Mikey Clark ICP, you
Shout out
got
James Bean.
the Dev Ouija, the Dev Darby,
Yeah.
and then you got Maisie and Strike, bro.
Yeah,
And
for
that
real.
combo. Hey, and I don't
That
know.
showed the intergalactic combo right there.
Speaking, I just want to throw this in there. I don't know if it's in the notes, but that Sad Blossom project with Zab and Maisie.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yo,
that shit slap.
that song slaps, bro.
Yes.
But
I love it.
excuse me, I apologize for not remembering the other chick's name.
Yeah. Let's
But,
play that. We'll play that.
But the song is gas, bro. Like
It is.
it's.
I've listened to it.
It's
like
something
10
like
times.
you think you would hear like on like a Q101 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that dope, bro. Like I was like,
That's how I felt about a lot of this in my I Am Applebee's
Yeah.
shit. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
I am a
a lot
trophy.
of that, the I Am Applebee's shit was like some fucking Q101 slappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
And like I see a lot of people too. They're saying Humble Among, and like we had this talk then too. Like
Yeah.
especially gimmick wise, Alien Ant Farm, Freeze Martian.
Martian.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
shit like that. Power Man 5000. You're playing somewhere in there.
I hope. That'd be
I've
fucking
seen
dope.
that.
That'd be dope.
But I'm sure that they tried. If they're not playing again this year, I'm sure they tried. But like gimmick wise, and like Humble Lung has a platform. You know, what I'm saying he uses his platform or whatever, and they like. I felt like with his Alienated and all them that was like I felt like this year maybe was a given. You know, politics is also a big thing and all this shit. Then too, you can never you never really know how things are gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But like everyone who didn't we got a rejection letter this year too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what happened? We're just we're doing it anyway.
We're gonna do
You
it
know what I'm
by
saying?
ourselves.
Yeah. We got a rejection letter this year. I was going with and I know something I can understand if people
Yeah, we
go
do too,
after I can understand people who didn't go after maybe not getting their rejection, but like we've never expected really to be doing the things we do at the gathering right now. So we're so grateful for that shit.
Bro,
Yes, very
You know, like to have an official spot again, like we haven't even talked about that, we will or whatever, but to have an official spot again this year,
Yeah.
like is gas as fuck. You know,
Well,
to
well,
do
even-
the craft beer change.
Even the rejection letter was like,
Yeah.
To get the rejection letter was at least they told us,
yeah,
Let us
hey,
know.
this is a good ass fucking idea. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It just can't be done legally. You know, like
it was due to insurance purposes, but we got the blessing to do it.
yeah,
Like, yo, you guys did it by yourself last year.
Do it by
Hey,
yourself
do it
again
again.
this year.
You know what I'm saying? So that was dope of them to hook us up with that.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, the podcast shit, and like we talked about this shit.
yeah. Let's make that official announcement here on the Weekly Wicked Web Show
Yes,
because we
sir.
have not at all yet.
Yeah.
But TeamMUJ will be returning for the second year in a row with the Weekly Wicked Web Show live from the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Woo!
Shout out Psychopathic.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Shout out Mankini TV this year for lining it up. Thanks for getting a hold of us right away. Honestly, like what was really dope about this is that we hit up Rob about the beer fest thing.
Yeah.
It got denied. We hit him back with, hey, you know, what's this? He's like, someone will be getting a hold of you. But they didn't get a hold of the fucking TeamMUJ email, so it would have got lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
I'm like Unlike all you other weirdos, how many emails does it say I got up there?
Yeah.
How many emails does it say I got up there?
Oh, I got a lot too.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
do too.
So,
I do too.
I don't answer my texts, let alone my emails or whatever. So this shit could have got lost in the sauce.
I check my emails every day.
We got an email from Mankini TV to come onto the fucking podcast, Junta. And honestly, bro, I'm forever thankful for any official opportunity.
Yeah, for anybody who bagged us up, for anybody who like put a word in or anything like that. But it was cool just to be like, yo, they hit us up, they gave us the exception.
Yeah.
It's dope. And like when we brought TeamMUJ back, like I know you guys have heard the story, me about Blaze on the lake, all that shit. But to this is like something we dreamed about when we were kids.
I know, I see it.
to be officially part like in a fucking thing.
Dog, our name, something that we created and have worked really hard on for the last couple of years, shows up officially right under fucking Bagel Lovers, dude. It's like, yo, I don't know, like, look, dog, and honestly, I know the order doesn't mean shit or whatever, but goddamn, we got to be second in that bitch at least.
Hey, but real shot, that lineup right there, everybody.
It doesn't show Humble Among on there, but he also got added.
Yeah, Humble Among. There's people that put out there grinding, man. The Thug Low Show, man. Shout out Trailer
I think
Park.
somebody said it earlier. Juggalo YouTube is beaming as well.
But I mean, that lineup alone, man, like, as people that, like, Thug Low shows on their what? I think they just hit their 33rd episode.
Yeah.
And they're up there, bro. Like,
just had fucking Jay and shit on, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope to be amongst, to people even think of us when they're thinking of everyone like this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, because we do our shit just like fun, friendly, hang out in the base.
We're just chilling.
Or whatever.
We're chilling, drinking beers.
But like Jiggy was like, I kind of cut off Jiggy on what the thought that he was saying on that. What is wild is that like if me and Jiggy talk about it all the fucking time here on the web show or whatever, or as with TeamMUJ in general, it's like when we were kids, we were juggling. I'm gonna put Jiggy on it right now to talk some shit. But like last year was my 20th anniversary of going to gatherings. This year is Jiggy's 20th anniversary of going to the gathering of the Juggalos. You know what I'm saying? So like, if he could go back to the Juggalo that was going to his first gathering 20 years ago. Luckily, you know, my first gathering was the fucking Shangri-La reveal gathering, the 6th reveal gathering. But if I could go back to young Jug me and go, dog, because they did an internet thing back at that one. You know what I'm saying? They did like a podcast thing at that one to go, yo, dog, and you're going to do this 2 years in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Never trap your hat shit. Never think ICP's lame or anything because, you know, like, because I never did. It was never a thought across my mind or anything. But I'm just saying, like, yo, like, whatever anyone says is a phase or you'll grow out of this type of shit, just know in 20 years, you'll be at the public together. In 20 years, you'll be, you know, your homies are, you know, the next up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's dope as fuck.
It is weird, man.
And I mean, and even just like I said, man, that the beer exchange thing, bro, like it popped off from word of mouth bigger than I thought it was gonna.
Last year, yeah.
Last year,
yeah.
and
look at the fucking pictures, man. The proof is there.
There's
a lot.
You could run that Replicon comment again, and that's why I never fuck at Replicon. So I don't want anything to do with their award show or whatever. That's why they intentionally leave us out of their shit because we've been fucking Replicon since day one. So, but hey, that's a whole other seminar. That was the first time I talked shit on the podcast in 10 years.
But it's dope as fuck, man. That like you said, man, like Jug, I was being young Jugs 20 years ago at a, like you said, first gathering. Mine was 03. His was 02, you know what I'm saying? Like, being there, like, we had never thought that. Even growing up, the years past, like, we would have never thought about doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the gathering, but to be an official.
And all, like, the dumb clout shit we could say, too. Like, none of that shit, like,
we don't speak on it because it's not.
But none of that shit, like, some of the phone calls and text messages that we get were like, yo, like, 12-year-old me would have been like, yo, fucking, really? Even though I don't know who Devereaux is, but really? You know, even though I don't know who Darby is, really? I don't know who Ouija Mac is, but really? That's so cool, you know? Like, and it would be fucking cool as fuck, man. So
you made a good point, though, of you'll grow out of this type shit. I said that on one of our shows before. I was told that my whole childhood
everybody.
and teenage years. You're going to grow out of this. You won't like this when you're older. This isn't gonna last forever. Bullshit. Because I'm 36 years old and I still fuck with this shit.
Hey, Stripe. Hey, highlight Stripe's coming for a second.
Definitely, because also not only
Free tacos.
I think
Free tacos
we might
sounds
be
gas.
that giveaway as well.
We'll bring them in. We'll bring James Finn to talk about. Hold on a second. But let's be real about these free tacos, all right?
Those tacos gonna be ground beef.
Ground
Taco
beef
Bell
with McCormick
McCormick
seasoning in that bitch.
and
With
flour
fucking
tortillas.
Flour tortillas with lettuce and shredded cheese.
That shit's fire.
Come on,
I don't give a
dog.
fuck
What, you think they're gonna show up with Taco Bell fucking boxes, dude?
No, they need to show up with
Free.
Hey, but it's free though, so roll up on that bitch and eat that shit. You know what I'm
bring our own
saying?
cilantro.
I ain't gonna complain.
Why people
tacos?
I'm bringing the onions and cilantro, bitch, what you know what I'm saying?
We got hey,
We're bringing the tapatio.
No.
Free. Some Cholula on that bitch.
Free tacos. That's what makes it.
We're gonna have the flatboard grill with the carne asada and you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Oil and all that shit, boy.
White people.
Bro, hey, look, if I was ever gonna cook at the gathering, it's only bringing the smoker. If we had a truck to bring the pit down there and we just cook wings for people all day.
Let's run a sprinter, dog.
Hey.
I bring my own.
Hans, can you-
I gotta go through these comments.
No, this is one of the ones we want to bring to
Somebody
the
said
craft beer exchange.
psychopathic free scares me.
You're good right there, bro.
Far away, New England IPA. If you guys can't tell,
Oh, that's fucking wild looking.
that's Han Solo and Darth Vader, Darth Maul,
Where's that from?
Cooter Degab, the Wolf Boy Chewbacca right there. You know what I'm saying?
Where's it
Kind of Black Bros.
Really?
Yeah, so this is one of the ones we want to take to the gathering to fit the vibe and shit.
It's called Far Away.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually had it before. This is Bobby Blazer's first time.
Just gonna have to just drive down the street.
That's what I'm saying. If we couldn't find that,
We can't find it
out Wise Guys, we'll just end up driving to Wild Girls.
Yeah,
and get
it's
some-
literally.
I want to get some
40
warm
minutes.
though.
Yes.
Yeah, so that
You know I love the warm.
no, just so that we're not worried about keeping it cold until
No,
the
I
day of.
know. But that brewery is literally 3 minutes from my house, man. And they got some gas ass beer.
They do.
Hans, and you guys talk about no, because we want to bring James Bean on real quick.
Yeah.
But I have to piss real quick. So
I'm also at the Modelo. So
let me run a video real fast.
We're getting old, guys. Sorry.
And then we're going to bring James Bean and we're going to talk more about the podcast Super Show and some of our plans, including a giveaway with James Bean, the DIY Ninja, and we will be revealing our official exclusive Team MUJ Gathering of the Juggalos 2023 design this year. I'm not going to say like logo or whatever. I guess that's what you call it.
design.
But it's a design this year. It's a design for this year. What's that? That new Maisie and
Sad Blossom.
Sad Blossom, yeah.
One word.
So we're gonna show that design, and man, we've been sitting on it for about a month
There it is. That
or
first
so.
one, right?
Yeah, we'll play right now.
This fucking song is badass.
It's gas, bro.
We're gonna play this track real quick, to show love to our homies and shit, man. Some new shit that you guys might not
A
see.
new endeavor they're in.
But then we're gonna come back. When we come back, we will have the DIY Ninja himself, James Fiend, coming in and talk some shit with us. We'll be revealing some of our plans for the podcast Super Show, and so we'll be back in about 2 minutes. Check out this new one, Sad Blossom, featuring Maisie and.
Not featuring, they're part of the band.
That's why I'm saying Sad Blossom is featuring
Yeah,
Maisie,
sure.
King Zab, and someone else. I'm
Don't forget, I apologize again.
Dude, I've listened to this so many times.
But it's
so
good. It's good. It really is good.
All right, so we're gonna run this real quick, and we'll be right back.
We'll be. Remember that shit from Fox?
We'll be right
Punching walls, standing space, and I'm seeing red. Johnny sound of the pounding is in my head. Hanging off the walls again. Broken glass in my face, seething with disgrace. It's a feeling I just can't shake. The story never ends. The story never ends. You're keeping me stuck in a cycle that I can't get out of. Drive me crazy, bullets injected in my veins. I'm in so much pain. I can't escape the same. I need that what's driving me crazy. Can't you see? Maybe it was you and me. We were poison suddenly. Driving me crazy. It can't be. I think you need to leave as my heart begins to bleed. The chemicals repeating, my chest is barely breathing, my heart is palpitating, I can't find the words to say. The chemicals repeating, my chest is barely breathing, my heart is palpitating, I can't find the words to say.
Yo, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was so fucking good, dog. Yeah, man, that is a good fucking rock song. You know what I'm saying? Man, Easy and Zab just like kill it. They fucking shred and shit. So that's super dope to see. That new. Let me remove this banner. Chilling in the green room right now. We have the DIY Ninja James Fiend. Some of you might know. Jiggy, I think, is going upstairs to get some James Fiend gear right now. Yeah, we all went to the bathroom around the same time, but Peg Lord had to smoke a cigarette as well, so he hit it twice before to pee. There's 2 bathrooms here, but Jiggy was just standing around down here when I got here, so I don't know what went on at that time. But like I said, we got James Fiend in the green room, so we will bring him on to be talking about some of our plans that we have in store at this year's Gathering the Juggalos podcast Super Show, going down on Thursday between noon and 3 p.m. During the Juggalo flea market with free tacos. Free tacos. Didn't they do a free thing, like a free food thing last year? It was good then? Like a burger barbecue. Jiggy's talking to me right now, but I can't hear what he's saying. Barbecue. They did a barbecue last year, I'm pretty sure, and it was free. And I heard it was good, right?
I don't know. I didn't go.
I know I didn't go either. You know what I'm saying? Most things that happen during the day, I don't attend unless they're at my fucking campsite. So.
And you know I gotta go downstairs.
Oh yeah, I forgot this shit's right there. All right, so we'll be bringing James Fiend into the chat. You want to go ahead and bring him in? Prez Murderous, Jiggy out there in the James Fiend threads, the Fiend threads. Remember, is that what Prez Murderous calls him?
Can you guys hear me?
Thing gear.
Yeah, we can hear you good, brother.
All right. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty well. How much stuff?
What's up, dog? How you been?
Been lurking. Doing nothing, man. Just lurking.
Lurking.
You know?
Always lurking, dog.
Yeah.
You know it for sure.
He's there when you don't think you are.
Shout out Onstead repping that motherfucking Thuggalo show in there tonight. Coming through on the Twitch, dog. Shout out Twitch.
Big shout out. Hey.
Shout out to the one person in the show who watches on Twitch. If Pogler, who's not in here right now, I don't know, but Pogler needs to be running our Twitch, especially since he's had a lot of time on his hands.
We do have one. But shout out Onstead, shout out Thuggalo Show, Elixir, Trailer Park Cinderella.
Yo, hey, this was but a R.I.P. Coon for sure. Shout out James Fiend though, man. So James Fiend this year at the Gathering of the Juggalos 2023 will be at the podcast Super Show. I heard you wanted to hook the jugs up again with something super fresh.
Yeah. I have one thing, and I'm thinking about making a couple other, to be honest, and just seeing what we can do with that. But we still need to come up with some rules.
Oh yeah,
I feel whatever we do, it should maybe almost be like a word, so that only people who listen and pay attention and actually watch the YouTube channel know how to play.
So you're saying you think that at the podcast Super Show, someone who is watching and watches our show will have to come to you at our table and say
a word,
a phrase or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you're a cop or something, ridiculous.
Yeah,
that I'll
something
definitely
crazy.
remember.
Something James Fiendish.
Yeah, some kind of
something dish.
something about rewarding those who lurk or whatever. I don't know. You'll have to. But I think that's a fucking good ass idea because we've always wanted to do. The first time that we were going to do it was going to be like a fine TeamMUJ type beat. So I think that sounds like a good ass idea.
And I don't know whatever happened to the hoodie.
Because anyone can show up, but I want
Yeah.
I want to give someone that actually watches and pays attention. Because anybody
So
can
how
show up at a
about this,
location.
James Dean? In 2 weeks, when we do the next week Luke Web Show, which I plan on being maybe our storytelling episode, you come on again, and also then, and we will have the phrase ready for whoever, or just to stay out there.
All right, sounds
Yeah.
like a good plan. But I thought
Yeah.
I'd definitely leak what I made.
Yeah.
I know Matt Murderous has seen it because I showed it to him out of the box of stuff I've been making in isolation, I guess you could call it.
So this is some of the stuff that are pack stuff, or what's that?
Yeah, this is one of the things they could win. They pay attention. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. Let's bring James Fiend up on
Yeah,
solo.
The Problem Child.
Yeah.
Chapter 17.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
shit.
Okay. That's a full jacket? Or is it
No,
a
it's like a sweater, like a
Sweater?
crew sweater. But I am
yeah.
working on a hoodie, and I got some other scrap material. I've been lurking around online, seeing if I can find any good quality denim.
Yes, sir.
Everyone wants my denim work.
Yeah, dog, 'cause it's so fucking good, bro. Like I love
Bro,
wearing the
hey,
shit that you've made for
Again,
us, man.
if you guys have, I don't know if you can see so much, but
I'll bring
you
it
got
back.
James Fiend on
I'll
there.
bring it back.
But this was the James Fiend original.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
So-
actually thinking about doing a Carnival of Carnage vest.
Oh yeah.
This one was super dope to me because this patch, the big Carnival of Carnage on the back, was like when they did that show a couple years ago in Hobart.
Yeah.
They had the
Yeah.
Halloween show, you know what I'm saying? And that was a big thing. That's when I met
Yeah.
Pink Malenko. You know what I'm saying? And then like the
You also
prototype
got
race
that.
patch.
You also got that English Ouija Mac patch that came from England.
Yeah.
There's only 100 of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one right here, bro, the Offend My Eyes.
Shout out to
Our
Kerry
vendor.
for hooking it up.
Got the Death Note that he added later on for me, you know what I'm saying? He came through the hood. All the patches I sent him, the Ouija patches,
Yeah,
these
that's
were
so
actually given to us by
By
Ouija
Ouija, yeah.
at the fucking
The
gathering.
Suba. Yes, me and Jig, I think, have on the same spot on ours or whatever. It's like our
And
fucking,
this one,
our
which is
power patch.
another special one that James Fiend put out for me, that Greeper, bro.
Yeah.
That Greeper
Yeah.
patch is a big.
I actually got
one of my
that from
favorites.
Ouija himself.
Yeah, you told me
Yeah,
you ripped
at
it
the
off.
Shaggy 2 Dope Ouija tour.
Yeah, they ripped it off something. So James Fiend hooked me up with that. Hey man, this whole vest, the Wizard of the Hood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like I wear mine so
He
much
goes
that
all
Strife
out
makes
on
fun of
it.
me and says that my arms are attached to mine. Like, you can clearly see I have arms that aren't attached to mine. But I love wearing the shit out of
So,
mine too, man.
you see us at the
I
gathering.
love making it, man.
We're usually vested up.
Yeah, I got a pair of pants from James too, and I usually wear those.
That's
to,
what I
every
need.
Show that
I need to wear
if
like
I DJ at a show, I usually
like
wear
Dickies or
like a
something.
full James Fiend get up now.
Well, you guys know how to get a hold of me, man.
Shout out James Fiend though, and you guys have seen his work in like multiple Ouija Mac videos and shit too. So
Yeah.
And like he's been wanting to hook you guys up again for several fucking months, if not over a year.
Yeah.
Last year we didn't pull it off, but this year at the Gathering of the Juggalos, at the podcast Super Show,
Yeah.
in the next episode of the Weekly Luke Web Show, you will hear a one-time phrase. It might not be used one time in that show, but you will hear a phrase that you will have to report to the TeamMUJ table at the podcast Super
Let's
Show
just say
and tell James Fiend this phrase.
we'll only use it that episode. It might be multiple times.
Yeah, but
3
you won't-
times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Maybe 3 times, maybe 17 times.
Yeah, there you go.
You'll hear it in that show. That's the last time you'll hear it until the gathering. And if you don't know it, then
You come tell James Fiend live at our table at the podcast Super Show.
The first person to tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think you really had.
It's a race.
Yeah. You really had
It's
like
a
3
race.
hours
It's a race.
to get to that podcast Super Show and find.
But I might
us.
make more stuff, just for the record. I was thinking about doing a custom Chapter 17 metal hat.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
let me get that.
Yeah.
Yo, like,
I don't work
Hey,
on
don't
it.
even put it. Don't even put it in the fucking.
No, there's so much shit that James puts out there. We're like, yeah, and he's like, oh, you guys should give this away. And we're like, yeah, but we should also wear it. So
James Fiend makes that dope shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do it a lot, man. It's consumed me as a human being just a little bit.
it was good, man.
I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but I got stuff in the background, all sorts of crazy shit. I'm probably
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
3 whole boxes worth of stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of them are commissions.
Yeah, that's the shit, bro. I like I said, I know we rock that James Fiend gear heavy. So
Heavily shows and gatherings heavily rock it. You know what I'm saying? Like yo catch us. Now that I got a little thicker. You know what I'm saying? Over the past year,
I'm usually shirtless with the motherfucking vest
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you gonna see the beer gut? You gonna
I'm
see
always
my nips get rubbed raw from the fucking.
Hey, listen,
Try not to get sunburned.
Hey, I was watching a Old Stone Cold video yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I got the beer belly now. It's not a beer belly, dog. It's a fuel tank for an ass kicking machine. All right.
Oh yeah.
So-
And that's the bottom line, because Jiggy said so.
Yeah, you heard?
brother,
Don't come incorrect because that's a fuel tank for an ass whooping machine. Feel me?
I could see that.
James, you got any other big plans for the gathering this year?
I'm not quite sure. I'm going to be lurking. I got some people that won't work. But it kind of sucks working at the gathering, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I can handle it. But it just sucks because I'd rather, be enjoying company of people and going kick it with people I only see once a year,
Hell yeah.
But,
Shit,
I'm always
you were
sewing.
together. You were stitching in the tent while we were chilling at the Indiana gathering and shit.
Yeah. The gathering I worked, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, also anyway, man.
Hey, and that's gonna be part of the storytelling episode, man, because we got the video with you with the squirt gun, dog.
Oh yeah,
at the park bench and shit. Dude.
that shit was so funny. Yeah, next episode we do the storytelling episode. We'll definitely show that shit.
Put that up there.
That shit was so funny, dog.
It's a Hobbit magic, man. It's that magic, the Hobbit magic.
Straight up.
Hey, and it's no joke, man. James Smith, we talk about the lurking thing. You could be anywhere in the gathering, and all of a sudden James Smith be right behind your ass, and you don't even know. Like legit, that motherfucker be lurking.
It's like,
And he'll be right behind you. And he's
He's
like,
like,
"Oh shit, what up, James?"
you see Podler anywhere?
Walking in a crowd and you randomly smell a fart. That's how quick I can show up,
Yeah, pretty much.
you know?
Yeah,
And
dog.
disappear just as quickly.
Hey, he'll show up, say what's up, and then you won't see him for another 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is with James Smith, man.
I do ninja shit, man. It's natural to me.
Shit. No, straight up, yeah, bro. We'd be sneaking in heavily.
Heavily.
I'm gonna send some other shit. So you guys know we've been talking quite a bit about this new design we are going to drop this year at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Man, honestly, I'm really hyped about this because we've never done anything like this before, where we've had designs created, but this is exclusively for the gathering. You know what I'm saying? This is
to play along with the.
Is it going to be a t-shirt?
T-shirts.
It may be.
Maybe koozies, maybe stickers and pins that are already sitting in front of us that we've been sitting on for fucking a couple of weeks now or whatever. But right now I'm going to go ahead and show this design. All right, this design is inspired entirely by Juggalos and the Gathering of the Juggalos. You know what I'm saying? We put this together to, I don't know, just be like a simple, without overly exploiting TeamMUJ as like being anything important. We incorporated ourselves.
We exploited the Gathering of the Juggalos
into something fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, I'm really excited for you guys to see this. I keep talking it up because I'm nervous because we've been sitting on it for a while.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? But this will, you guys will be able to find this maybe even before the gathering.
Probably not before the year.
Are we gonna do that though?
We'll be able to find it.
I don't know. We might
Maybe if we do the shirts for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe pre-orders.
Yeah.
But
we'll decide.
It's almost gathering exclusive.
But right now, for sure, there will be multiple ways to take home this design from the Gathering of the Juggalos. This is a one-of-a-kind design for the theme of this year's Gathering of the Juggalos. And I guess we're just going to show it right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fucking show.
All right, fuck.
Rip it up.
Check this out, man.
Do it.
I hope you guys like this shit. Greetings. Oh, that's looking.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
They're like, oh.
Let me send one
You got motherfuckers rewind right
has a
now.
clear background here, or has a background behind it.
Yeah, send the ones got the background.
All right, guys. Sorry, you guys already seen it and it spoiled it, but
No, they didn't see it. They caught a glimpse.
They seen a flash.
They caught a glimpse.
all right. So this
Yeah, I
year
saw a flash.
could be the actual reveal of the logo design for this year's Gathering of the Juggalos. Like I said, there will be multiple ways. There will be multiple ways for you.
Certain ways you can get it. You have to pull up at certain events.
Yes.
Especially one particular event.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. Shut up. All right, I shut up now. All right. So again, like I said, this is TeamMUJ's. Like I said, we've never done this before. We were gonna we've done designs or whatever, but this year we decided to make one specifically themed for the Gathering of the Juggalos. And like I said, I keep talking shit and stalling. But here it is, available. You'll be able to get this in multiple forms at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Why is it taking so long to upload? Let's shop this shit. All right, here you go. You guys ready for this shit?
Let's go.
Yeah. Go on.
There you go. Check this out. Greetings from the Gathering of the Juggalos. So this is the
I like
TeamMUJ.
carousel.
That carousel with the dinosaur and the wood. That carousel is an actual picture that we used with the dinosaur in the background for that image. You see 3 aliens who are exploring.
Wait, do you see 3 aliens?
Do you see the third alien?
Do you see the third alien? I see 2 of them.
He's in the top.
He's in the chat.
Yes, he's in the top.
So you will be able to cop this design in multiple different ways at the Gathering of the Juggalos. If you are at the podcast Super Show, you will be able to get this in sticker format, mini sticker format, and pins. You go ahead and show both of them. Grab a pen that has.
Let me open that.
All right, so you will have 4 free just for coming up. Last year we made you subscribe, and we'll probably do that again this year. But other than that, it's free. You just have to subscribe to the TeamMUJ channel on YouTube. But for free with the subscription. I'm trying to tell
the sticker. I'm over here biting this again.
I'm gonna show you guys this in a second, so it looks nice and clear for you. But a nice, beautiful, clear acrylic pins. Finally, you want to back me up on this? Yep. Let me get rid of this. So available also on these nice, beautiful. Go closer. Closer. Right about there. These beautiful greetings from the Gathering official acrylic pins.
Take the mini slab too.
For free at the podcast Super Show. Also, these available for free at the podcast Super Show.
Those are really mini. They look big, kind of, because probably big ass fucking.
We have way bigger ones that are available at another event.
My big ass.
Also, at a let me see. For a limited engagement to prepare for the Beer Fest show, you will also at the podcast Super Show for the first few in attendance will be able to get these will be promotional glitter stickers available at the podcast Super Show to promote our intergalactic beer exchange. The rest of those will be available only at the Craft Beer Exchange.
Yes, sir. And I believe, as its own Waddy Watts, whatever you know him by, we spoke with him too. He might be ordering a ton of those too because I sent him the link
I'm not going to show you another goodie because I know what Jiggy's talking about now, and I don't have that saved, but I do have this one saved. So available then,
Limited to 50.
Limited to 50 at the Crafted Beer Exchange. These will be included with a special treat. Yeah,
the koozies.
So you will have one of a kind limited edition koozies for everyone. The first 30 to attend, or the first 20 to attend
25.
The craft beer exchange. Everyone outside of the crew, so however many there are between TeamMUJ and Informed Juggalos.
Okay,
everyone
so
else
about
outside
20.
of them. Yeah, so about 20. The first 20 people to show up will get a one of a kind limited edition TeamMUJ Gathering of the Juggalos 2023 koozie, front and back koozie design with 2 limited edition stickers inside the koozie. One of them will be the Greetings from the Gathering of the Juggalos with this dope ass glitter background. I think that glitter edging on this shit is gonna pop so fucking hard. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to see those in person.
Yeah, so those will also be available only at the Craft Beer Exchange, but we will have all kinds of free goodies at the Podcast Super Show, along with the opportunity to win the James Fiend prize.
And that Craft Beer Exchange, the koozies we ordered, we did like bright neon colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there we got like neon orange. We got
the Madrigold right now is one of my favorites. Let's just show a picture of it at least.
Yeah. You got them? They're in there. I don't think I'm check, but we
let's
got
show
like
pictures at least.
Neon pink. We got orange, blue, green, and
you can actually want to just swipe that way if you want. There. Oh, Jiggy's gonna show you guys right now. This is you guys are getting a fucking look at some sneak peek shit right now. We told you we're gonna drop some more bombs. This is gonna be the color. Go close. Close. Go like basically all the way up to it. Right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
All right. So you see, you have the orange. We'll have that yellow marigold. We'll have the neon pink. You know what I'm saying? We'll have the neon orange. We'll have the neon green. We'll have the neon blue.
Hell yeah.
I like that blue.
So if you pull up to the Intergalactic Craft Beer Exchange, I'm going to pull that.
Say the first.
So if you pull up, the first 20 will get
the
koozie, a glitter sticker for the event, and a glitter sticker of the gathering design also. These are obviously only going to be printed for the gathering. I mean, these only make sense for the gathering. So we're doing this for you guys. So you guys pull up to the Craft Beer Exchange. The first 20 will get a koozie with 2 sticker packs.
And the thing is, even if you don't drink beer, if you're drinking a Faygo,
a water, bro.
I'm drinking a water.
Yeah.
But that bitch comes through. We're not going to ignite.
I throw my reed jars in them.
If you're literally one of the first 20 people there, you will get the koozie. You will get both stickers. There might be some leftover stickers.
Yeah, if there's leftover pins and stuff too. I mean, whatever we have leftover from the Podcast Super Show as well, whether it's mini stickers and pins, those will also get thrown in there. And I love the way, like, you guys can't really tell how detailed it looks on the pin, but that pin is fucking crazy. Right?
It is pretty slick.
Yeah. If you guys had our other pins before, they're very similar, but this one is so.
I have one.
Right now, everything is free. Like, that's what we're saying. Like, we did this for jugs, by jugs type shit. Really, like, the stuff that we printed off, we're really not trying to make money. We're just trying to get you guys to pull up. So if you pull up to the podcast show, if you're not subscribed right now and you're watching already, you should be subscribed already because we're almost at 700. So subscribe or whatever. But at the Podcast Super Show, all you have to do is subscribe or show us that you're subscribed, and you get a sticker and a pin right off. There's 100 stickers and 50 pins, so we got plenty enough.
Yeah, but the
glitter joints limited to 50, and only top flight TeamMUJ homies who don't. You have to catch us before the beer fest. If you want one of those fucking glitter junts, you got to catch us before the beer fest because we're going to be drunk giving them away to everybody who pulls up to that beer fest.
And they will be drunk.
There's 50 of them.
Me? I like the top.
I smoke.
How it shows like that gas, bro, and like how it sticks out on the sides too with the
Really?
Cool.
There's only 30 of them because 20 are going into the koozies with the beer fest slab.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
That beer
like I
fest
said,
slab looks so
I'm pretty
dope,
sure. Like I said, I spoke to Waddy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna fucking. He said he's gonna order some. I don't know if he did. So if he did, you might get some extras here and there. If he didn't, you're gonna miss out. There's 80 of those beer stickers though, but some of them will be given out at the podcast to get people to come to the beer event.
Yes,
Onstead, yes, please bring the blunts because while I will be also drinking beers, I'll smoke the blunts with you and Presmer. Hey, we want to do a design with this too, where it's just all of us drunk and Presmer smoking blunts. Because hey, Presmer, when we do the crap beer exchange, Pres is always on camera detail and all that shit. You know, he took some good pictures last year too, good video last year of it. But we just asked that if you can provide Presmurderous with some smokage, since he doesn't get to sample all these beers from across the world, he'd love to sample some beer or some weeds from across the galaxy.
Damn, what the hell just happened?
I just pulled a Presmurderous and threw my fucking headphones.
I'm not the only one dropping shit.
But yeah, man, hey, we are pretty hyped about like to be able to do this shit. Like me and Jiggy were saying too in our message because we've been buying these stickers and shit. We're like, yo, like we're coming slap heavy. If you guys hit the TeamMUJ table last year during the podcast, we had magnets and slaps and all that shit.
These are mini slaps too, so they're kind of like super exclusive.
They're
I got some.
They're palm size. These ones here, like,
these are like not even palm size.
I have the pretty faces going to hell on my Hell's Pit jacket.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah, it's fitting.
If you put 2 quarters.
Slap heavy in both regards. You get on a line, we'll slap you too.
They will slap any negativity in.
Slap that negativity. Hey, Lottie said he wanted that too. Yo, so like these beer fest ones with the glitter side too look gas as fuck. It makes it look that intergalactic-y, you know what I'm saying? With that
That's
shit.
why we ordered them.
Hell yeah.
We played heavily on a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
heavily.
Like we got
heavily.
Gonna be honest with y'all. We ordered these slaps, and the reason why they're mini is because I approved. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, it's gonna be all right.
They're ninja sized.
And I was like, damn, these are small.
I honestly think that the novelty of them being small is dope. This is something that, like, when you get back to your hotel or your campsite later that night and you reach through your pocket, you pull it out, and you're like, yo, I got this dope ass fuck. Like, honestly, this design is so gas, bro.
Like you said, we didn't play on the MUJ, like, oh yeah, we're MUJ, here's a slap. This is a fucking gathering.
Like you take home the gathering.
I mean, if you look close, you can see the little jester man on the fucking carousel. But that's not what it's about, man. This is about these aliens invading the fucking gathering of the juggalos, bro.
Yeah, that motherfucker. And if you look closely, one of them's smoking a Junta, one of them is drinking a Faygo. They got that fucking Chapter 17 jersey on and shit. I love the dinosaur in the background. I told homie, I was like, yo, you gotta have the dinosaur in the background because like when you look at that landscape of the gathering and you see the rides and you see the dinosaur back there, that's how you know you're home or whatever. And I feel like with the design, you look at that shit and you're like, bro, you see the fucking Ferris wheel, you see the fucking dinosaur, you see the woods, you know what I'm saying?
And at the beer event, you might catch us, you might have the opportunity to get one, maybe. An exclusive tee, maybe.
Yeah, man.
Maybe. We're working on it.
Like 100%, it's been public. Fuck Store Frontier. We used to rock with Store Frontier. We don't fuck with Store Frontier right now. We would have had our sample merch to show you guys of what we're gonna run with, and we had to change our whole store. So I don't even know if we can. I don't know if we're gonna launch the store now because I don't know if we can guarantee you guys will get a T-shirt to rock at the gathering before. We're going to talk about it after the show, and maybe we'll relaunch a new store tomorrow just so you guys could also wear different varieties of this shirt because I think it'd be gas.
But I do think SWAT exclusive ones, they're going to be a different design than what everybody else is.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you guys might, I don't want to say will be able to because like you said, we got to, but you guys might get.
See what Waddy said? The Tipper kids broke the dinosaur.
Yeah, they I think it was like one of the legs, though, wasn't it? Or was it a
I didn't even.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Those fucking wooks, bro. Those wooks worse than the jugs. You feel me? Hey, because we protect the dinosaurs at all costs, dog. Yeah. I almost got kicked out of the gathering last year going to see those hidden dinosaurs that were in that other.
Yeah,
in the trail.
I think it's cool that they've kept them there, bro.
Yeah,
Like, obviously, it's hard to
Doug, and 100%. Excision has brought a lot of money into Legend Valley, and it's changed a lot of stuff in there, and it makes the venue.
You got paved
better.
roads on.
Yeah, paved roads. Those stairs weren't there the first year that I went there. The stairs that go up the hill like that, those weren't there the first year that I was there.
Huh?
Huh?
The stairs I bitched about?
No.
Yeah, because them motherfuckers weren't there
Yeah,
before
the
either.
The hill.
Hills.
Or went back to the car.
Like,
treacherous.
we've been saying though, it goes on to a lot of stuff that's like that happens with the gathering or whatever. Like, we know that the Weekly Wicked Web Show isn't the biggest Juggalo podcast. We know that we don't have the most views and the most fucking things, but it's never been about that or whatever. We've consistently tried to do the show just for this, really, just to hang or whatever.
Yeah.
So to be able to do it 2 years in a row at the gathering is like, well, we just have to come back to that. It's like,
And
it's so
to have y'all
fantastic.
pull up doing it.
Yeah. Last year we met a lot of dope ass people.
Because for real, like
I first met
hey,
Stoney last year at the gathering too, and he had said like, like he picked us up or whatever, and it like that's cool as fuck to hear. That's why we stay here. That's why we're here on set. That's why we give up our Saturday nights. You know what I'm saying? That's why we give up our weekend. And give up some time because like it's all about this jug shit, dog. And like to be able to, like I said, we don't give a fuck who's watching there. And if nobody's still watching, but they're letting us do it at the gathering, that's so dumb. You know what I'm saying? Last year, my mom watched while we were at the gathering. That shit was so cool. You know what I'm saying? So
you can shout out Mama Blaze at the gathering. It's a good time, man. Like
I know my mom was even watching us from the fucking gathering and shit.
Debler.
I appreciate all the love that you guys do, and that is why we come here. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why it's like when we see all you guys in the comments, and then like you guys show up like, yo, mom, so and so, we're gonna remember seeing an EC Juggalo. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna remember seeing the fucking. I mean, we already know Ashton Tone, but you know what I'm saying? We remember seeing
Trevor Douglas Lloyd's,
the Relic.
Relic has gone so heavy for us for so long lately too that
it's dope when like people come up to it like legit like we talk about the
OG. You're right.
The whole swamp connection shit, but like the first gathering when we went back to Legend Valley and like we seen Darby and Stripe just walking out and yo, TeamMUJ, like it was dope.
Doug, and we do have to like. All right, so I'm sorry to cut you off on what you were saying because this is kind of important, bro. Like,
this is important.
Not this. This is what I'm gonna show. But just like what you were saying about how, all right, so a few years back during the Pandy Whammy, we met Darby O'Show. Like we had him on the show or whatever. We had our first talk with him.
Yeah,
so even that year at the gathering, it's not like we had kicked it a bunch. We had talked a whole bunch. We've been internet homies and got to see like each other then or whatever. But to see where we've all come as like a fucking like a real like family of friends, you know what I'm saying?
Progression of friendship and family.
Been dope. To watch them all grow, to watch us all grow, to watch us all be part of this shit. Like that's why we go so hard for Dev and Darby and Strife and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like those motherfuckers have went hard for us and gave us opportunities that we couldn't have had anywhere else. And like so to see back then. Even at that first gathering, like that year, I got to kick it with them at fucking Gorefest, and since then I have to be on 2 or 3 of Darby's projects or whatever. Like, it's just so crazy how this shit works. You know what I'm saying? And like real jug shit really stands out on some real shit. So that's why we get so hyped that Darby's playing the gathering. So we get so hyped that Darby's on 3-Headed Monster.
Piggyback off that, man. Like Ashton Tone, like everybody. If you in the jug community, you know who the fuck Ashton Tone is. You know what I'm saying? Like you know who the fuck he is.
Right.
But to even become titled with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
I agree.
And like, bro, we talk about it.
Work on this Juggaholic. To be part of Juggaholics with these motherfuckers is crazy, you know? Like,
is Juggaholic shit, the fucking everything, man. Like, it's just
hard to come by so many people that I can find.
Exactly,
it's just crazy how tight everybody's come. Yeah, Bridget Jugs up. You know what I'm saying? Juggaholics.
We talk about that shit too. Being mentioned in the motherfucking on the wagon and shit. And like,
bro.
God, I mean,
bro, that's me. Like every time I hear that song, I get a little hot tear roll down the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Because like
the hottest tear, dude.
The hottest tear. Because like straight up, bro, like this jug shit. Like again, going back to 20 years ago, we never thought it would be like this. But then you hear a song like that, bro. That's like the homies 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the homies track.
Yeah.
20 years later, that's homies.
It's like telling your childhood self or teenage self, this is yeah, this is where you're gonna be at.
Yeah,
this many years.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You're like, nah.
Name dropped in some of the fucking dopest tracks.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and that track to me is, I mean, oh man, it'll forever be one of my favorites. Not just because, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, but like
just the vibe, dog.
just the vibe of
yeah.
it, and that is like we're speaking on the road to gathering. That's the gathering vibe, bro.
For sure.
Bro, when I,
That whole track is gathering vibes. I don't care.
that shit that you can't cash in your clout chips for. That
You
shit
can't
that
bottle that shit.
like that's real connection type
You
shit.
can't bottle that shit.
You know, that's like
Preaching.
it is. It's
can't-
real
hey,
connection shit. You know?
You cannot bottle that kind of magic.
That ass. Because even
And that's- and that's-
Bridget just said that shit.
That's
too.
the thing that makes it better, bro. Like, you can't bottle that kind of fucking feeling, bro.
No.
When you're hearing the track and you're hearing like, you know, feeling that fresh like Jiggy, I blaze like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, that's my motherfucking dog. You know what I'm saying? And, like, he didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Nobody had to do that.
For real though.
Any of the shout outs.
But I mean, just to be showing our grind and showing their grind, and they're still putting on for our little web show. You know what I'm saying? Our little squad. But that's that homie shit we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's that family shit. It's not
shit,
just like, oh yeah,
family
But,
love,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? But that's dope as fuck, bro. Like,
No, I
it's
feel that.
and you know, like
shit that don't need to be
tying
done.
it even to the gathering, like, you know, how dope it would be to see, you know, Waddy, Strife or whatever. But like even when we don't get that, we still have to look at the wins, you know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
what
Big
keeps us,
dubs.
that's what keeps this shit together, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all, every time that we tune in and y'all pick us up, that's what keeps us going. And you know,
Yo.
shout out to all y'all, shout out to Psychopathic, shout out to Rob, shout out to Man Key, us do this podcast again. I know that's what we were talking about on it, but that's so fresh. Like when we say that, like we also like the whole fucking gang is big beaming. But even if like if you are someone who got rejected this year or whatever, you have to look at like the possibility of if they can do it, we can all do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it can happen for them, don't give up. Just keep going and doing your shit. And like I'll always be forever grateful for what they've done. This is 23 of these motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
No festival fucking do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
23. That's insane.
I just have to mention this, what Bridget said earlier. You know, we do this on some homie shit. It ain't for clout. We ain't about drama. Like that's I love that shit, man. Like we 4 or 5 homies kicking it, fucking talking shit, and then we got the homies who respect us and fucking you know, kick it with us, dude. That's the best part about it, honestly.
Yeah. Pick up that too, man. The best thing about our show, TeamMUJ, is that we get to be in one room
together.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
maybe not all the time, but yeah,
maybe not all the time, but like I'm saying, like, no, and it ain't no disrespect to anybody else. The Thug Love Show, they held that shit down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but they don't have that ability to be there in the same room all the time.
It's a different atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a different atmosphere, man. But for us to be able to, this is what, like he said, this is what it's about.
Yeah.
It's the homies on a Saturday night. We're drinking. We're fucking kicking it. We're fucking, you know, the president's spilling coffee everywhere. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But like, we're able to do that.
You know,
we're able to do that.
No, it's the worst. Shut the fuck up.
But we're able, legit, we're able to do that in the same room together. Even James Fiend. James Fiend has been a part of that, bro.
Yeah,
James Fiend has been.
He's kicked it with us many times.
James Fiend's been in my house. He's been in Jigsaw's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't no strangers to nobody, man. Like, if you show us love, we respect you.
I see what Waddy just said.
You're gonna be welcome.
Astone has said this before. He did a Twitch stream just this past weekend. He said that TeamMUJ reminded him of Informed Juggalos, and that's why he loved it so much, because it's reminiscent of that. So that's mad respect, man.
Like you're right there. Even Bridget, bro, she came in on our Christmas special, bro, and she was there in house.
Seeing how it comes together, how we do this
blast
shit.
together.
This shit right here, it's not like, oh yeah, we're playing up for the camera. This is homies that's been down, bro. Pilot, we met 3 years ago?
3 or 4 years ago now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like, fuck him. He was like, yo, bro, I'm a jug. I need a ride. You guys are from the 219. What's up? Can you give me a ride? And ever since then, look, this
Yeah.
motherfucker's sitting.
I mean, because I got jug friends from all over the states. I mean, literally every fucking state, dude. But no one at home.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I find you guys, and then we just all click because we're from here. We all grew up with the same struggles. We all went through the same shit. So
what's wild about this then too is when you look at it as like me and Jiggy, we grew up in the same hood. You should
Like literally blocks. You could ask Strizzy if he's still in here. I took him around the blocks where me and Bobby grew up. You know what I'm saying? When he was out here for Clown Apocalypse one year, I pulled up. When we were coming back, me and him and Jordan, you know, my lady, Pink Maligo, we were driving around and literally took him through the fucking hood, and we're bumping. We never forgot. You know what I'm saying?
never forgot.
But even saying like what I was saying about Jiggy and I, me and Jiggy have known each other. We grew up in the same hood or whatever. We were friends really kind of before like the jug shit was super heavy or whatever. Like me and Matt Murderous, we met each other exclusively on this jug shit, and me and Matt Murderous like have been through some wild shit and a little bit over just. I've known Jiggy for over like for 20 years now. You know what I'm saying? Over 20 years now. Me and Jiggy and me and Matt have known each other just a little bit over 10 years or whatever, but we've went through some shit in those motherfucking 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Across the fucking Midwest multiple times. You know what I'm saying? On some wild ass shit. You know, so I like this jug shit is really heavy, and we do look at it as a blessing at the same time as that like we get to sit at the same table with each other. There's other podcasts that are like this. I feel like we're like the Juggalo Flagrant 2 in this bitch because we get to sit with all of us. Usually, for sure, it's the 3 of us or whatever. Pogs gets to show up every once in a while. Saw shows up every once in a while. But like when we do, it is fresh as fuck. And on some like real jug shit, Matt, you know, Jiggy's got his headphones on. He can still hear. We can put his volume on wherever he's at.
Oh yeah.
Jiggy, I forgot what I was saying. But no, when we get 20 people who would watch our video a month, we were still doing it. And we did it for years then, and we'll do it when there's nobody watching ever. You know what I'm saying? As long as we get to hang out with each other on jug shit is dope. The fact that anyone tunes in and the fact that we get to do it live from the gathering again is big blessing. The fact that like on this little list here where it shows people who've been around forever, like Fago lovers, and it also shows people who haven't done a podcast in over a year, but it still makes us feel good as fuck to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, big shout out to Psychopathic, bro. I can't fucking thank Psychopathic enough. I was saying earlier, I don't know if it's just that I'm like a company man. I don't know if I'm like Sting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's
WCW bet.
Yeah, dog. I just don't know if I'm a company man or what it is. Like Psychopathic are the gods, bro. Like never since I was like 11 years old have I ever been like, no, that's too much for me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take a fucking break on this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a little too much for me or whatever. This has been so consistent in my life through everything that I've done.
Like we said,
you'll grow out of it. You'll grow up.
This is just my fucking dick. I ain't going out of it, bro. It's just not something you grow out of. It's
Friends gotta poop.
So, you know, to go on the 23rd gathering of the Juggalos, my first gathering of the Juggalos was it the 3rd annual? Was 2002 the 3rd annual?
Yeah, because mine was the 4th.
Yeah, so my first gathering was the 3rd annual.
2nd, right? No, 3rd. Yeah,
3rd annual gathering of the Juggalos. Here we are going on to the 23rd annual. 20 years since Jiggy went back in 03.
Yo,
I didn't get to go that year because I stole a junt from my dad, and he beat my ass. And he had spent like a ton of money to go to sit in the nosebleeds at the All-Star game, regardless, you know. At the Shy, you know what I'm saying? And it was like beat my ass on some like you ungrateful bastard type shit, man. Here, I'll do this for you. Stole a fucking joint for me, and I didn't get to go to the gathering that year, but I went then the following 2 after that, both with Jiggy Fresh. And to like I said, even 05 when we went, it was just us and homegirl Keisha. But like even then, if while we were on that crazy fucking Molly trip, if us from the future came down and told us this type of shit, it would be so fucking wild, bro.
All I want is before if there is another time where I don't go together, where I'm unable to go, I want to hit
Crystal Forest. To go back to Crystal Forest,
because
man.
that place, if you've never been there,
2002, bro.
fucking magical, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would. Hey, and speaking of 2003, I just wanna flex.
Bust it out, bro.
Yo, this. I don't know if y'all can see it from the camera, but this is a 03 Hatchetman, right? If y'all, again, if you follow me on Twitter, I post it on every fucking social media I'm on. But this 03 boy means the fucking world to me, man, because, again, my first gathering was 03. I graduated in 2003. And my first Hatchman, I bought it at the gathering. You know what I'm saying? In 03. So, like, to finally, I lost it. It broke, whatever it happened. I don't even remember what happened to it. But I know I don't have it anymore. You know what I'm saying? But then someone came through and had an 03.
That's awesome.
I had a graduate.
I'm going to tell you guys this, too. Back in the day, I was there. I was, prophets throwing around a lot of the carnival. And I feel like we were one of the prophets that really converted Jiggy all the way to his Juggalo dome. Yeah. I know me and my boy, we went to that gathering in 2002.
Yeah. I was going to go to that one, but my parents wouldn't let me go.
Gathering in 2002, Waddy said the one with the raids. Shout out to the ass beating click. I'm going to tell you right this. Jiggy knows firsthand from the stories. My boy was there right with me. Right when the riots were starting, I was there taking pictures. Right when this bitch had showed her titties or whatever, and the cops tried to stop the shit or whatever. Right there, when the cops came in with the fucking riot gear and they were shooting pepper spray paintballs at motherfuckers, I had got shot in the pocket, and I had the dickies that had the little pocket or whatever. I had my camera in there, disposable camera in that jet. It hit that shit, exploded in my face. Some ninjas drugged me in the bathroom, were fucking throwing water all over my face or whatever. When I finally was able to get outside the convention center, I was separated from my boy. Like, I was like 14 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have fucking in Peoria, Illinois. You know what I'm saying?
Not
young Jug. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking wild, bro. And finding my boy who I was out there with, you know what I'm saying? Had to call back to my mom. Mom, let her know, hey, we good or whatever,
Call your mom.
But that shit was wild, bro. Like, here we are. Last year was my 20th year, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go to all 20. This will only be my 11th gathering going into this gathering. But I did 10 and 20 years of going to gatherings, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a fucking milestone.
That's a strong 50%.
Yeah, it is,
I know Pogba brought up EC Juggalo again. Juggalo ain't a hobby, man. And it is. And again, to piggyback off what Pogba said earlier, man, like, I got told so many times by my parents.
Yeah, I did.
Like friends that weren't juggalos, like, oh man, you're gonna grow out of that shit. Bro, I'm here 20-some years deep.
I'll be honest, my mom was mad.
Like, my mom's still mad.
Mad, like she wasn't, like, she was, pushed me. She's like, oh, I love it too. Like, I love that you love this so much. This is a good thing for you. My dad was the one who fucking hated it.
No, my dad was always cool about it. I was like, well, fuck.
My mom still likes it.
Yeah.
My mom
be a clown.
My mom would be like,
my adopted mom hated it. Every second of it.
I think he just dropped a new song, and I'm like, yeah, Ma, I know, like, she's into it.
My mom goes back and forth on it. Like, she'll be sending me pictures and shit from like articles. She's the one that found me that picture where I was in some article that was in last year's gathering, whatever. She's then the other day she said to me, she's like, how many years until you're 40? I'm like, what? So I'm supposed to stop at 40? She's like, well, really, you can stop whenever you want. I'm like, well, I'm not stopping this year. You know what I'm saying? And I broke it down to her and why.
Let me break it down for you right now.
My mom was mad supportive about it. It was my dad who was.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
She still is.
On this Juggalo shit, my mom really has been supportive all the way, though. Yeah. Reason why I went to my first show,
the gathering fucking podcast last year, our moms were fucking in the fucking chat. Like,
listen, didn't have to call my mom. She was there, bitch.
Hello. I'm going on 39 years old. I'm almost 40. Next 2024, I'll be 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm old. You know what I'm saying? These guys are a little bit younger than me, but I'm 40 years. I'm about to be 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't gonna stop when I'm 40.
Nah, same for me.
This shit ain't gonna stop when I'm 50.
That's what I'm saying.
As long as this shit's, hey,
we about to be at the gathering with fucking canes and shit.
If it ain't with these, if it ain't, what I'm saying, God forbid anything crazy happens, but this shit's gonna keep going, and it's us, not just us here, but us, everyone, you guys, us, all of us, that's gonna keep this shit going
for real
forever.
Juggle button.
You're gonna go back. You know what I'm saying? Like I got 5 kids upstairs. Well, 4 of my 5 kids upstairs right now. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna see. You know, they'll look back like, Dad, you know, what'd you do? I'm like, I was jugging, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me about it. And like, I'll tell them, they're like,
hey,
no way.
This ain't
you know
a
what I'm
waste
saying?
of life, man. Like,
It's
like,
not. I met. Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you.
no,
But
so I was cutting you.
I met some of the dopest people
Same.
ever, bro. Like,
Dude,
like friends that like I've known people since I was 4 or 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? But to meet the people that I met through this and how fucking the South Bend ninjas. Let's throw them in there. The South Bend ninjas. I mean, just anybody I met through this community, through this world, man, is undeniable fucking love. It's fucking
I'm with you on
this
that.
family shit is not a joke. For anybody who ever denied it, I'm like, oh, bro, like, I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Every group's gonna have their bad bunch, but this shit, bro,
Right.
it's been fucking over 20 years that I've been doing this shit, bro.
I want
And
to
it-
piggyback off that
and
too. man.
Go ahead, man.
there's no denying that this shit is not a fad. It's not a fucking.
And what's wild when you go off that too, like Juggalo family is my only family. Like
See, there
literally,
you go.
my brother Tom, we went
Mhm.
to 04 gathering with him. He was our driver. Real Jug, you know what I'm saying? My brother Casey has a food stamp still signed by Jay and Shaggy. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's awesome.
my sister Kelly, she fucks with it. My mom, she would always throw a hatchet man on, but anytime my mom bought a new car, she put a hatchet man on that shit.
Yeah.
And especially when it
Hey,
became
I
like
can
the gang
testify
shit.
to that.
My mom would put it on there and like let the cops pull me over. Let the cops pull me over. Like
Yeah.
with the hatchet man.
Same
section
type
on
shit
there.
my mom would
Yeah.
say too.
Real
Up on window
G
left?
shit.
Yeah, hatchet man on the left. You know what
Up
I'm
on
saying?
left
How
on
we
the
did
window,
that
dog.
shit, you know?
And, hey, when she had the Tucson
Yeah.
back in the day, bro, like I could legit attest to this. Mama Blaze had the fucking hatchet man.
Straight up.
Back window upper left, baby. It
Yeah.
was there.
Straight
Every whip. You know what I'm saying? Like
She, she bought a minivan. She had that on this shit. She bought that fucking Hyundai shit. She put that on this shit. She put that
There
on
was a
all of her
hatchet
fucking
man.
cars
Hey,
for
if I drove two
20
blocks
years.
down to Bobby's Blade, I was walking to Bobby Blade's crib. Hey, you put up in the
Hatchet man on
driveway.
the car.
Hey, yo, the hatchet man was in mama's window.
You know, like I don't know, man. Just like this shit is just it is in our life. You know what I'm saying? This has been our lives. So like. I don't know, man. I don't know. We talk about it all the time, and we go off on fucking crazy ass tangents. How long we go on tangents of this shit?
Yo,
Like,
shout out Don Chaos.
Bridget
hey,
said, Mom,
hey,
wait,
okay,
wait.
right now, here. This is the first time you guys are gonna hear it.
The Diggity Dons in the house.
Shout out Don Chaos. We
Well
will
done.
be joining the legendary Hours of Chaos podcast on Thursday, June 15th, to drop some fucking
Let's
exclusive
go.
news, all types of shit, right before the gathering of the Juggalos. So when we're on the road to the gathering of the Juggalos, we're making a stop on the Hours of Chaos podcast, only on Carnival Spirits.
Hey, all gas.
Be
This
on
might be the
road.
only break we take.
Straight up.
This might be the only break we take. We put up all gas, but we're gonna
Yeah,
right in.
like Prez was saying, how could we not hit the Hours of
That
Chaos
ass.
podcast on the way to
Hey,
the
yo,
gathering of the Juggalos?
I just want to take a second to say, no, put that photo back up. Put this shit back up. That photo,
That's
hard as fuck.
No, we need that on a shirt.
Straight up.
Yo, that
You
shit
need to put that.
You guys might have seen that
We can Photoshop
there.
in the
You know
photo.
what I'm saying? You guys might have seen that there.
Hey, but you gotta do the open mouth pods, dude, only.
But yeah,
Hey,
you
man,
know what
I'm
saying?
super hyped to be on that Hours of Chaos podcast, man. Like the last time that me and Jiggy were on that bitch, we had so much fucking fun. Bro, we talked so much shit on the Hours of Chaos podcast last time.
Big
So,
shout, hey, yo, Don Chaos, man. I know a lot of y'all have even been on the show. Waddy, Bridget, I don't know who else is in this motherfucker been on the show, but yo, the Hours of Chaos, definitely a good time, man.
yeah, save
Don
the day,
Chaos,
man.
they don't call him the Don for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's
That motherfucker been putting it on.
been putting it on.
Yeah, I like Don.
Me and the
That's
Graces
good people.
Don, dude.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
So that would be my
Woo woo,
first.
Don.
The D to the N to the O.
Yo, Don Chaos. Is
Oh,
a
wait, D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the O to the H or to the A to the O to the S.
Don Chaos.
Your neighborhood.
Yeah.
JUGGALO. And if you don't know,
Now
your mom's a hoe.
Yo, big shout out Don Chaos, dog. Chaz been putting it out for a minute, dog. That's our homie. We love that guy. Hey, shout out Carnival Spirits. One time, you know.
Beastmaster.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Beastmasters.
He's the
we need. Hey, dog. Someone needs to put the signal out. We need Beastmaster. We need to be on Beastmaster's show. And we need Beastmaster to come around before the gathering.
Put the fucking
So we need
put the Rhino Glyph signal in the air.
Yep.
We need Beastmaster
Yes.
on our show. Again, last year with us being on the podcast event, man, Beastmaster was a big part of that, man. So big shout out to Beastmaster, Carnival Spirits. Yo, shout out to Scotty Balls. Shout out Don Chaos, Beastmaster, everybody at Carnival Spirits, man. But yeah, big shout out to Beastmaster for hooking us up.
I'm not going to go into specifics either, but that's not the only spot we'll end up on during the road to the gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh yeah.
I think you guys know that too, right?
Oh yeah, because we're supposed to do it.
We're not going to say anything about it anymore about that, but
wow, that's me. My bad.
Maybe.
But we will be making another appearance on another network or channel some point during the road to the gathering of the Juggalos. I'm hyped as fuck for that one. Hey, honestly, anybody who wants to have us come tell stories or talk gathering shit until the gathering,
chop it up,
or just to chop it up, we're super hyped for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna. So on the last week of the Webshow, I played a video for the project I will be dropping at the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, dude, let's go. Come on.
So I'm gonna drop a promo video for it right now.
Is there another one?
I'm not playing any more videos of it.
Oh.
I played two off it, and there's only 4. So go back. But this is a promo video taking place right now. Check it out. Yeah, so if you guys have watched the last weekly web show or you watched Trash Fire before that, I've leaked a little bit from it. But at the Gathering of the Juggalos, really best chance to get it probably is the podcast Super Show. There will only be there's only 17 coming to the Gathering of the Juggalos.
There's less than that.
So,
1, 2, there's like 14.
Sure. Yeah.
these are
13.
I'm just gonna tell you now. I'm just gonna.
wallet-size metal alloy USBs that will have all the videos plus the tracks for this Chopped and Blaze project. There'll also be a link so you can watch the videos on YouTube or whatever, but then you'll have all the videos on your thumb drive. So if you put them in the computer, you can check them out. But then you'll also have the music, so you can plug it right into your aux cord in your car and hear the fucking the whole project or whatever. It's not super long, but it's some dope shit to play.
It's not super long, but it's super dope. If you got, I've been lucky enough to hear a little bit of everything. Yeah. And y'all do not want to miss this, man. If you guys got to get this Chopped and Blaze, and to be for real, again, being proud of your homies. Hey, I was in the basement with this motherfucker when he had a fucking, stay in the Windows junk, the big ass computer with a little fucking turntable USB hookup, dog. And I was in the basement when he was just trying to chop shit up. So, say I'm proud of this guy, just like we're proud of Darby, you know what I mean? But you put in work, paying his dues, man. Don't cry. But for real, man, respect the gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit, man. I'm proud of my boy. He's putting out shit. Y'all seen the shit, the 2 samples before that, man. So if y'all love that shit, you gonna love the whole thing.
If you watched the last show and you seen the video,
you know what I'm saying? So
that shit.
What's dropping at the Gathering is short. What will drop after the Gathering is part volume 2.
Yeah.
It'll be long enough to it'll be long enough to bore you. You know what I'm saying? So, but this one that's dropping at the Gathering, like I said, super limited. I've just always wanted to drop something like specifically for the Gathering. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not expensive. I won't say like the price or whatever, but it's not expensive. You get 4 full ass videos. Like 6 tracks, and a dope ass metal alloy USB that if you want to go ahead and record over it afterwards, you can. It comes with 4 gigs on that bitch, so if you don't want it, you know what I'm saying, you can just record over this shit.
I definitely want one. Let me know.
Hey, I'm not even gonna do it for 17. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna do it for like 15, but 17 of these bitches coming into the Gathering.
14.
I'm sure, unless the homies buy
14.
But also, outside of the squad, the first 10 who cop one get a holographic sticker with the same design that's on the USB. So you'll also get a sticker along with
I just think it's dope because it's a fucking USB credit card size fucking dope media. It's not a physical CD. It's physical media.
Yeah,
right.
But it's not a physical CD.
A lot of cars don't even have CD players in them, bro, but they all have aux cords now.
Yeah.
So you can take this fucking this USB, plug that bitch right into your aux cord, and play all of the music that's on there. And then if you have a laptop or a computer at home, you can put it in, and there'll be all the videos.
Probably
on there.
even a smart TV.
Even a smart TV. And then
then
there'll be a link that's also be in a folder on the thing that'll take you to a privately listed YouTube video that will have all the videos in like a one solid loop. So
he's burping.
Honestly, I'm my bad. I'm like, you know, I gave away CDs at gatherings before that were just like mixes or whatever, but this is like the first of a project that I'm going to be working on forever. I'm only working on this fucking project because of the fucking swamp that I fucking am fucking brewing in. You know what I'm saying? They motivated me for this shit too. Hell yeah.
It's been overdue, man. Like
and the squad, I sent them all my music or whatever. Like really, like
I'm gonna have my boy up no matter what. If it sucks, I'm gonna tell him it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! God damn it! I'm not releasing it. Whole project scrapped. No USBs released at the Gathering. God damn it! It's over.
No.
Matt spilled coffee all over the computers. We're done. We're out of here. Wrap this shit up. It's fucking. Oh shit!
On some real shit, don't know. Like
that came out of it scared me.
The one drip.
Hey, no. Like I said though, on some real shit, man. I've seen him being in the basement, starting his DJ shit, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I seen him go with,
Sorry, my phone's
companies out here in the region area, you know what I'm saying? UG, all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen my boy going from a basement to this, to that, to where we're at now, you know what I'm saying? And then, that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Has been heavy supporter of me in every endeavor I've had too. But now that he just told me that he
No. I was trying to get a pop, you know what I'm saying? On some W shit, I was trying to get the pop, you know what I'm saying?
Even if it sucks, I tell him it's good. And that's what I have in my nightmares is that I send shit to Death and he's like, yeah, it's good, Blaze. I'm like, it's not though. Don't lie to me.
Like I got shit, bro. I got old burn CDs from what was the fucking ODJ tape drop, bro? The fucking review or something. Summer Nights in a Review or whatever. Like,
Midsummer's Night Drive, dog.
Yes, Midsummer Night's Drive, bro. It's still in my SoundCloud. If you
Shout out
Bobby Blaze. SoundCloud Bobby Blaze, you get some of his old mixes if you know what I'm saying. But
crazy old shit
like that though, like the EDM shit, even back then, bro. Like it was just like, yo, you know, to me anyway, it was like, yo, my dog's fucking doing shit, bro. Even if it was a little, you know what I'm saying, people were like, oh, it's a small little show, who cares? My boy was doing it. It don't matter who it was, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker was at the Eagles ballroom in Milwaukee.
Yeah, Tech 9.
Yo, go see
someone else was playing the Gathering too, who everyone hates.
Go see this couple photo on Twitter. you'll see that come. You know what I'm saying? And that to me, like I wasn't able to be there, but to see that shit was like, damn, like my dog was doing it. You know what I'm saying?
How's
You
the
gotta
news
be
too?
proud of
On
him.
Mother's Day, the year after the Tech Nine's mom died, I get to play a sold out show at the
Yes.
so fucking
Yes,
dope,
bro.
too.
Like you know what I'm saying? So again, all jokes aside, all bullshit aside, like
Hey,
My
before
man-
James Fiend gets out of here, his phone's going to die. Much love, James Fiend. Thank you for chopping up.
Yes,
In
sir.
No
2
problem.
weeks,
I'll be back.
back
You
out here
guys
with the
said
phrases, right?
You guys want me back in a couple weeks, right?
Absolutely,
sir.
bro.
All right, cool. Then reach out. You already know how to get a hold of me.
Hell
All right, dog. Love you, man.
Yeah, much
All
love,
right.
man.
Woo woo.
Hell yeah. Peace.
Deuces.
Hell yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you, Bridget.
yeah.
That's the shit.
You cannot beat me. I'm sorry, Bridget. We got much love for you.
Oh
but,
shit.
I am the #1 Bobby Gleason. Maybe besides, like, I don't know. I'm the #1. I'm just gonna say it right
I'm
now.
the number one. No, hey man, but for real, much love anyone who fucks with
Yeah.
it or whatever. You guys like that video? I know Bridget's
Hey,
got
but
to
the-
see him. I
but
know
the-
the squad's got to see him.
But the Chalk and Blaze shit though.
In this project that will drop at the gathering, I wanted to go out and do visuals because I think visual. If you guys watch Trash Fire or whatever, we talk about visuals being like super important. So there's 4 visual to go along with these tracks, and I think they're all fucking pretty fresh.
Dude,
as fuck
the
to
last
watch.
one was so dope just because of, like the old school like circus clowns and shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
It made it perfect, bro. Like it was just like, bro, it gives it that vibe, like it gives it that creepy vibe.
Yeah.
And like there's the fucking vibe with the song, you know what I'm saying? The Kids the Clown shit.
One
sure.
no shit though. Like the first one that I threw together was kind of just as some filler shit, but it popped. And everyone liked it, and it made sense to do a visual EP. Shout out to Cheese House.
Yeah, big shout out to Cheese,
Shout out
dog.
to Cheese House visual piece. Hey, Cheese House, like for real, like the stickers that the sparkly rainbow stickers we got for you, and for sure, I know like you give me love on the when we did like the fucking when I played the first Chapter Blaze shit. Like I want one of these copies to go to you for sure, 100%.
Well, we're gonna put one aside for Cheese. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. For coming up in number 2 as the winner of That's Just Trash, That's Just Fire tournament. You know, Humble Among, hey dog, we thought you winning the tournament would get you a spot at the gathering, but unfortunately, Humble Among, you know, it didn't work out that way. And like that is one of those. We keep going back to those O's. You know, that is one of those. O's, really? You know.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody else, man.
Yo, speaking about the Yo's, Shake Will?
Shake Well the gathering again, bro. That shit was so. Hey,
City Mark?
Yeah.
yo, we pulled up heavy on that Shake Well set at the gathering
We
at
did.
the Super.
At the Super, we pulled up heavy at the Shake Well set.
Bro, that shit was dope. When he did leg, like, oh, dog. Oh,
Shake
that
Well
shit
killed
was so
and
good.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of people hating on the lineup.
Yeah.
And I just want to speak on it. A lot of people hating on the lineup, you know what I'm saying? But I seen Illegal posted earlier. She's like, it's not about the lineup.
Yeah.
And we've said this for years, man. Like, it's not about the lineup. The lineup's the soundtrack to the fucking memories. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For real.
you got your MainStage, you got your ICP, you got your Ouija, you got your Hex. We get Darby this year. You know what I'm saying? You got your fucking MainStage that you're really there to see. Everything else is either
Background noise.
it's either
Super
dope
fucking fun.
that we get to see them, or it's like, oh hey, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You don't like it? If you don't like it,
Don't fucking go.
go fucking go somewhere else.
Dog, there's been times where there's been people that were on stage and we just sat in our campsite
Yeah.
and
Just
laughed
chat.
at them
Yeah.
while they were playing it.
Right,
Just like
what I'm saying
did our
is-
shit
Yeah.
and just like you're like I keep saying about it, like I know people are tripping on all kinds of shit, and I know like there's some shit that like Chris Calico should be getting like mad love.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I
And
just
people
want
are
to say
like,
right now.
well, Tech better be there. Fuck that, bitch. I went to 10 gatherings and seen Tech at all of
Hey.
them, you know? Like,
I just want to say now, like the Chris Calico shit. I know last year and maybe even the year before,
I think everybody wanted that.
we were talking about like,
Yeah.
yo, how dope would it be to get a Cali set?
hell
This is
yeah.
a solo Cali set, bro. Vitiligo was such a dope album.
Yeah.
What else he got after that? I can't remember all that. I got him on my shit, but I was out like his solo shit was dope, bro. Like everybody's like so used to seeing him with Tech, and hey, believe me, I missed the shit where you would see Tech, Cali, and Cut on stage doing the fucking synchronized shit and fucking killing it. But Cali in himself is a dope ass artist, bro. So like to see him getting his own fucking solo set at the Gathering, I'm hype about that.
Me
So
too.
anybody who's like, oh man, we're getting Calico, like I hope we get Tech. No offense to Tech, but like I seen him, like Bobby Blaze said, bro. We've seen Tech a billion times, man, at the Gathering, on tour, wherever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've seen Tech 9.
Like what do you say? 10 out of 11 gatherings.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Tech.
you've seen Tech. You've seen Tech. But you haven't seen a Cali set solo. The Cali solo set was like,
Yeah.
we were talking about it and it was like, man, we were talking about it last year. Like, how dope would it be to be fucking see Calico on a solo shit? On an ear house or was it?
And then that that didn't happen, and now this year it's happening.
Yes, and it's dope as fuck, bro. So like, yo, big ups to Chris Calico, man. I think we're gonna be one of them people that's like Bobby said, we're gonna be in them sets that we're gonna be in the fucking crowd for.
In the crowd for
I think
yeah.
Cali will be.
And
one of them
I
sets,
think
man.
on top of it, then too, as far as I remember, Tech 9 said at the last gathering sucked. The last gathering he performed at, it was the Super, right?
The Super, yeah.
I felt like that. I felt like that sucked, and I felt like he disrespected Juggalos in that.
It was a Super, right?
Hey, that set at the Super was ass.
Because I see
Didn't even do the fucking, the fucking areolas. Didn't even do it.
He was in and out at that set, bro.
Because I seen him the year before Super at the Gathering as well.
Yeah. So it was
Like you said,
I think like 2 years
all the
ago.
time.
So the gathering that came back, the gathering Rise from the Ashes or whatever.
Yeah. After COVID,
We sat down and we did a video. And in that video, because like Tech and Cali were separating at that time, and we said that that's what we should get. You get like I said to Wadi earlier, like people are acting like this is brand new, like dog, like, and it's no like cloud or whatever. But I'm going into my 11th gathering. I've seen so many different lineups, but one of the things that got boring was seeing the same exact shit every year. Cottonmouth Kings, Tech 9, Twisted.
Hey,
Cottonmouth Kings, Tech 9, Twisted.
I don't mean to interrupt you. EC Jungle says Cypress Hill.
It'd be so gas.
I just want to say right now.
I hope.
Someone said I do fuck with RTJ though. Going to see that. The only reason why I'm not going to Suicide Boys probably right now is because I have night 3 of Suicide Boys tickets. Or RTJ tickets. You know.
But where was I at with this shit? Oh, the Cypress Hill thing. Cypress Hill is performing like a day or two before the gathering here
in this area,
in the 219 in Indiana, which is about three
Hard Rock, right?
3.5. Yeah, Hard Rock.
Yeah.
So 3.5 hours away, 4 hours away. So it ain't.
It
I'm not calling it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
it ain't some speculation. The way things are going right now, you can see that maybe that would happen.
Yo, if Cypress Hill pulls up, that'd be dope. Hey, Lil Wayne. Oh no, that's in August though.
Lil Wayne at the
Wayne at the festival.
Lake.
I was at Tech 9 instead of the gathering at that Super Show, and I was fucked up with Adam Baker talking shit. So
at the Tech Show, hey, I think that's when shout out Native Pack.
Shout out Native Pack.
That's when they pulled up on us with the fucking fire water, fucking
pulling
the ice water.
They're like, what kind of shot do you like? And I was like, I fuck with like Jack Daniels or whatever. They're like, ice cold shooter, Jack Daniels. And Jiggy's like, well, I fuck with Crown Royal. And they're like, ice cold shooter and Crown Royal. Like, this is some native magic, bro.
Hey, straight up, if you don't fuck with Native Pack,
Guar is also a repeat offender though too. We've seen Guar at several gatherings, but I still fuck with Guar though heavy though.
Native Pack is Native Pack's that shit, man. If y'all don't fuck with them, man,
Jackie
Kachina, fucking Fathead, fucking Yakima, man. Hey, them some down ass jugs. Big Sis, hey.
Big shout out, Big
Yo, Big Sis and Turtle.
Yo, but when we talk shit, like even like because
that's the homies.
We bust Terry D's balls a lot. We bust Yakima's balls a lot. But like no cap, in my living room right now, there's a picture that Yakima sent me with Christmas cards lining it that he sends me every year, and there's a fucking letter from Terry D on my wall too. So we got love for this jug.
Big shout to Yakima and Kachina, man.
Shout out Trevor Douglas Lloyd's in the green room right now. We're gonna talk to T Money a little bit. We're just going off on this.
I'm sorry, but Kachina, the Yakima, they send it like you said. They send us a Christmas card every year with their family. I think the one was it the Super?
Yeah.
their daughter was like her first gathering, and she.
No, it was the one after COVID. It was the one. Like,
okay, so it was at Legend Valley.
Yeah.
They had the fucking
their daughter come out.
Their daughter for her graduation or some shit.
That's what she wanted to do.
And she wanted to do that was her big thing.
Yeah, they came to the TeamMUJ meetup, got to meet up with Dev and Shaggy there, had shit.
Man,
that
shit was dope, bro. That shit was gas as fuck. So shout out Kachina, shout out Yakima, shout out Jackie. Jackie's been TeamMUJ since
day one.
Day one.
Like
big shout out to Jackie and Garden.
That's why I wear this shit for
every show you'll see us at. Every web show will be repping these fucking medallions, man, because Native Packs our family, dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Trevor Douglas Floyd, our homie.
I know he wants to talk. Let's bring him in a little bit. Like let's talk a little bit more gathering, and we'll bring Trevor Douglas in a little bit. I know there was some more lineup that got announced in that time. We didn't really talk about it last time, but Hex has a dope ass video, him being out. You know what I'm saying? So we got Hex. What's fucked up is that we kind of skipped over to the last one though too. That E and Mastermind are doing a set though on the main stage.
Dude, all this shit, yeah. With, you know, RIP TNT, but you know what I'm saying, like, bro.
Let me kind of go over the intergalactic stage a little bit while we have it. So, Alien Ant Farm was also announced in the time.
I'm not gonna front. The only song I know is Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal, bro. Alien Ant Farm. I'll probably watch From the Hill. Repeat coming back though. 9 Dead. Shout out to those guys because those guys plugged us up with some stickers at that fucking that one gathering we were at. They're coming back. This lineup is pretty wild because there is a few people that I have no idea who at all are, and I assume it will be opening, you know, a couple of those days out.
I thought the 6 was the Mafia.
The Mafia 6, C to 6 or whatever.
Yeah, C to 6, but it's not.
And there, I mean, obviously, there's still some that haven't been announced, but I think since our last show, Whitney Payton has been announced. You know, Chris, Hex, Eshawn Mastermind, Alien Ant Farm, and then all these openers on 9 Dead. I know people are hyped about Clockwork E, but the rest of people like Normandy, the 6th, and A Mill or Amal. I don't really know any of these cats or whatever, but you know, like I said, that's just how that's how a festival goes or whatever. Alien Ant Farm, to fuck with it though, like to see that Smooth Criminal live will be gas as fuck. You know,
who's the third though? C17 still saying Wickedwood. Yes, Wickedwood.
Absolutely, Wickedwood.
Or Terry Diaz.
Yeah, bro.
Terry
Diaz. But they already leaked it in Detritus that it's Wickedwood though, so. And that's why you guys haven't heard much about Wickedwood for the gathering this year.
I think the last time we did the web show, we went through my notebook and we called. Did you ever call that number when you got home?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, right?
I showed people the number. Hey. But if you call one of the numbers, it tells you that
Wickedwood is
the number. Yeah. And then if you hear that one song, it says, well, wicked, well, wicked wood, well, wicked, well, wicked wood, well, wicked. So that's how you're supposed to know that it was our homie Zach and Grave Bait and shit. You know, I much love the Wicked Wood though for sure.
Yeah, Wicked Wood is a good song.
Yeah, dog, and that was the leak right there. So that's how if you guys were wondering.
That's not cat, Mike.
No, dog.
Come on, dog.
That's who you were wondering.
Hey, you know, we the number one source. For
dog. Obviously, everybody tells us everything.
We're the number one source for Jello News.
Yeah,
what's
shit.
Your name, Mikey?
This is us spilling the beans. I know everyone always we always twist people's crank to get them to spill the beans. This is us spilling the beans right now.
Hey, yo, rocks off. Hey,
Wicked Wood, rocks out. Dog, I still got that song.
There you go. Send that shit right now.
Nah,
we'll link it right here, and it'll come on next week.
Hey, dog. Hey, this is for my boy Frankie Goldie right here to let you know. Is it The Wire or is it Sopranos, bitch? Bro. Who's got 8 seasons? Who's got 2? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I fuck with Snoop off The Wire though. You know, she was that hit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, Frankie, drop that rocks off link right now. Midwest United Juggalos.
We got it, bro.
Play that shit.
We have that shit somewhere in here.
I know somewhere in there. But we can't play it, though. Frankie's going about to debut that shit, dog. Unless he gives us permission.
Yo, shout out Frankie Goldie.
Shout out the Golden God, dog. Hey.
I can't wait to see Frankie at the gathering.
I met Frankie at what, the 20th or whatever it was
The
before.
Rise from the Ashes.
Yeah, Rise from the Ashes.
Yeah.
But we didn't know him like that. So now we know him like that. So we're just gonna play his shit. Fuck it.
Well, send me the new one, Frankie. What's good, dog?
Hey, let us leak something, dog.
No, hey man, Frankie Goldie is dope as
leakers.
fuck. It was cool as fuck to kick it with the, like to see him at that gathering.
Hey, but he did hook me up with the slap that year.
Yeah, the fucking the Molotov, right?
Yeah, the Molotov fucking lazy and crazy.
Hell yeah. Dog, if you guys haven't peeped the fucking podcast with Mike Sears and Frankie Goldie and Stripe pulled up on that shit, man, real jug shit.
Real jug.
Oz was gas as fuck though too, right? Like 100%, bro.
Hey yo, Oz was gas
as fuck.
But
I never fucked with 6 Feet Under, but I heard that was good as fuck though too.
I'm
But they
just gonna
spoiled
have
that
to
thing
say,
for me.
man, I'm gonna have to agree with my boy Frankie. I know Shaggy there here was throwing out fucking.
Bro, I haven't watched The Wire completely.
The Wire is decent. The Wire is good, bro. But compared to Sopranos, bro, like you can't.
Oz was fucking wild. I watched it as a kid.
Oz was dope too.
I watched that shit as like a kid, bro. That was,
Oz set up in my head was like, yeah, bro, you should go to the Junta.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm
good.
I want to watch. Like the last time I wore this jersey, actually, on the web show was because I just finished the Sopranos
final season.
Yeah, I just finished Sopranos again.
The movie, wasn't it?
No, I never watched the movie, but it was around the time the movie came out.
Oh, I thought it was when we finished the movie.
No, I never watched the movie, but I did watch the series again for
the email is MidwestUnitedJuggalos
at
gmail.com. Yo, we might get a Frankie Goldie exclusive, dog. Y'all don't ever know.
But you guys want to talk more about the Gathering of the Juggalos? We will be telling stories on the next episode of the Weekly Web Show.
Next episode, I would say, would be another open panel.
Yeah, open panel for anyone willing to
anybody
tell
who's
stories.
got.
If you're going this year, cool. If you're not and you went before and you want to tell stories, just let us know, man. Come in. It doesn't have to be long. You pop in, tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to be on camera and you just have a little avatar or whatever, that's cool as fuck too. You know what I'm saying? But we just we love hearing the fucking stories, man. That's one of my favorite things, doing this shit when we do it.
Yeah. Let's bring our homie Trevor.
Speaking of stories, Trevor Douglas Lloyd has some shit he wants to talk with us about.
We're bringing in
all of the stuff that you see that we've been showing tonight. We're gonna we're sending to you. It's like this when we told you last time. This is the stuff that we've been waiting on getting. Is this new stuff here? So all the stuff we sent Trevor.
Trevor Douglas Lloyd has been a big supporter of TeamMUJ, man. I got the story on it. But
what's up, Trev?
Yo, shout out Trevor.
What's up, Trevor?
What's up, dog?
Big T Money in the house.
What up, D?
Hey guys, I have an announcement. I am.
Hold on, buddy. Your stream's chopping up. Hold on, just 1 second. Everybody who doesn't know, Trevor Douglas Lloyd has been a supporter from TeamMUJ since day one, man. So shout out to Money.
We like to call it Team Money around here.
I will be coming back to Indiana again, and might want to meet up with you guys if you guys are interested.
What part of Indiana are you hitting, brother?
It's gonna be during the summer. I'm gonna let Bobby know when that is, and we'll talk more.
Hell yeah, man! Let us know for sure. Is it going to be in that same area as that Hall of Heroes thing you went to last year? Because if it is, then we could probably line up a trip to make it out there and just kick it out there with you. Take you out That's okay. I'm sorry, Trev. The connection's it's lagging real bad, so I can't really hear what you're saying, brother.
Send a message.
And tell him we need a request for him. But yeah, shout out Trev, man. He got it already. He got it. But yeah, dog. For whatever reason it's lagging. But if you can, let us know and we're down with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Always link up with you. We could hear you, but like I said, it's lagging. Trevor is out of Michigan, man. He's been one of our longtime supporters. You know what I'm saying? Big jug shit. So shout out to Trevor Douglas Lloyd.
Yeah. Big T-Money in the house, dog. That's a homie.
Oh, I think I can't hear me now. Go back.
This stuff just keeps going.
Try to come back in, dog.
Yeah, try to come back in.
Before the end of the show, we'll get you on, dog. Try
For
to come
sure.
back in because you're breaking out, dog.
And then we want to link up with you for sure. So
If you're gonna be out here, just let us know. Or send us a message, man. We'll figure out where you can be at.
But yeah, all the I don't know if you heard, Trev, the stuff that we got for the gathering, we've been waiting for a while, so we wanted to go ahead and send it out to you. So we will. Shout out Trev. Like, hey, bro, I didn't know Onstead and them were from Michigan. Onstead was from Michigan or whatever. I don't know how far he is from Michigan or whatever, but I mean, obviously we should be doing that link or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're not too.
Speaking of that link,
Like.
I know we talked about it last episode. I know TBC brought it up. Douglo Show brought it up.
Culture.
Well, once we get to that Shaggy 2 Dope tour, we're trying to link up, have the Douglo Show with TeamMUJ in the house, like right here, like in house, Douglo Show, TeamMUJ, the collective super show, Avengers Assemble type shit.
Nobody ready for that shit, boy.
Done.
You know what I'm
Like to do it in house is gonna be wild.
I think in the house is gonna be super fire. You know what I'm saying? We opened up the doors to the Jug Stew. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Trailer Park. We're gonna have Onstead. We're gonna have
You think they flying that alien ship in this bitch?
Yeah. They're gonna be dropping in that Douglo ship, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen their fucking
their announcement.
Yeah, their announcement, dog.
Yeah,
I was kinda I ain't gonna lie, I was a little like, damn,
we usually do shit like that, but it was good.
They came hard with that shit. Hey, but straight up, shout out to Douglo Show, man. They came hard with their fucking intro, like you know what I'm saying, with TBC being on a spaceship and
TBC looked like an alien, dog.
You know what I'm saying? With them
glasses,
the cop goggles, you know what I'm saying? But yo, big shout out to Douglo Show, man. Hey,
he was on his Rita Repulsa shit.
You know what I'm saying? He was on that.
I gather. You know what I'm saying?
I gather the juggalos. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, big shout out to TBC, big shout out to Douglo Show, man. We're hoping to get that super collab, TeamMUJ, Douglo Show, fucking super show that I know everybody's been talking a lot about.
Hey,
man.
but
Announced it.
Press Murder said, you know, like Beastmaster had us on his gathering podcast demo last year.
Yes,
you know
sir.
It'd be a waste of an opportunity if we didn't break that fourth wall and come over onto you guys' shit. Y'all come over onto our shit.
Hey,
you know
let's break the fourth wall.
We will be live at the gathering.
I like
So
breaking
last
walls.
year it was different. Like I think we were the only group who were doing a live podcast from.
I think
everybody else recorded their shit and they debuted at a different time. We went live from the Gathering of the Juggalos last year.
Yeah, we did.
We will be going live from the Gathering of the Juggalos this year. There is no record the shit.
6th, 17th wall.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, straight up. Yo, and shout out,
right.
So yeah, we definitely trying to link with all the homies. And for like, you know, we put out some of the bat signal out to some of the homies. We know how the gathering goes, you know. So if people pull up or they don't, but we put out like some of the bat signal out to the homies or whatever to pull up for the shit at the gathering because you know what I'm saying. It's like last year's show was cool as fuck because while we were doing it, they were sound checking for LSP. At the same time.
Right behind us and.
Yeah.
Me and Jigsaw took it
Took
the phone
phones up
and
there.
we ran up to the stage and was watching it.
So we had cameras on us, and then we had a camera go up to the stage and recorded the stage. Then last year, I think it being at the flea market this year is going to be pretty fresh then too, because the's going to be a lot of other.
What a different aspect too. You know what I mean? A little different environment, I should say.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited to live. Like here we are, we're 46 days away from the official beginning day of the Gathering of the Juggalos, man. Like
creeping,
the dreams are kicking up. I can't wait to kick with y'all. Look, man, like the gathering, because I've been going since 2002, so they've changed all the way through, and I've camped outside of from 2000, 2004, 5, 9, 10, 11. These are years, not what gatherings are. 9, 10, 11.
You've camped more than you've.
So yeah, I've camped all these other years. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until the 17th annual that I got so the first, because you had to, the first one I went to was 2002. You had to get a hotel.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't after that until the 17th annual. Yeah.
Fuck.
Then I got a hotel and I got to the hotel and Prez and our homie Fats and Daddy Schneider and all them, and rest in peace Tiff G. They're like, Douglas, we could smell the fucking shampoo on you. What, the fucking helicopter just dropped you off? Like, what the fuck, dog? Like, hey, shut the fuck up. Bitch, I heard this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but the hotel that I stayed at the 17th annual, it was worse than camping. It flooded in the main room of it. Shit backed up through the fucking
Jesus
the
Christ.
bathtub. There was a hooker shoe on top of the shit or whatever, so it
one.
it wasn't super nice or whatever.
Hooker shoes.
But then every year after that, I've camped. This is the first year that Prez Murderous is not camping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, and I'm not gonna front. Michael Lawless was really nice to me every time I met him. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So I almost think that it brings into should we talk about that, because it almost includes Michael Lawless type shit? You know what I'm saying?
We can talk about it, but I won't say it
Shit, dog. So I don't know.
Wait till Jiggy comes back in here.
So shit.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about
someone?
So someone said,
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one asked him about the Lawless issue. It'd be good to be clarified, maybe. I don't dislike Lawless, but maybe it needs clarification. I don't know, bro. Oh, hey, shit. I forgot about this shit. Freaking Goldie sent us some shit, dog. What the fuck are we slapping?
Let's play that.
I don't even need to talk about this shit.
We're going to talk about negativity. It's all about positivity.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this shit. So speaking of positivity, man.
You believe that we were just blessed by
the golden god.
I don't know, man.
They're right.
Who's a lot of people's best friend. I don't know if they were best friends, but I don't speak on anything.
I'm best friends with Frankie Goldie.
Frankie Goldie is my friend, Brothers Boys.
He's my best friend.
Brothers Boys, bitch.
Sorry.
All right, hey, so
speaking of Brothers Boys, I went to Portillo's today. They done forgot my peppers.
Oh, what the fuck?
But there was hella neon green relish. So shout out to Brothers Boys. That's what I'm saying.
I ate bone of beef last night. The motherfuckers forgot my peppers. You know.
I got your bone of beef.
Happened to you too?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, so
I'm
you guys
happy.
know, man, Frankie Goldie be blessed in the shit, bro. Because he's the golden god. So here we are, 2 hours, 20 minutes in this bitch. You get brand new. Frankie
Frankie Goldie.
Run it.
Oh,
What?
Deborah.
It's like that. Okay. I came to get my rocks off, my rocks off. Came to get my rocks off, my motherfucking. Okay. Pull up in the coupe and chop that motherfucking top off. Pull up in the coupe and chop that motherfucking top off. Came to get my rocks off, my rocks off. Came to get my rocks off, my motherfucking. Okay. Pull up in the coupe and chop that motherfucking top off. Pull up in the coupe and chop that motherfucking top off. Pull up to your spot, looking like a rock star. Double cup of Fago, mix it with the rock hard. Bitch, I really bleed the block, make my cock hard. Leave your bitch pissed off with the lockjaw. How many ops can I fit in a gun? Ride with your bitch, she sit in the front. I'm taking the kidneys, I'm ripping the guts. She know I'm a boss, she get what she wants. Mouth out, roll up, pick that, phone up. When I roll up, we go fuck. Came to get my rocks off, my rocks off. Came to get my rocks off, my motherfucking. Okay. Pull up in the coupe and chop that motherfucking top off. Pull up in the coupe and chop that motherfucking top off. Came to get my rocks off, my rocks off. Came to get my rocks off, my motherfucking. Okay. Check that motherfucking top off.
Goldie Main, I do cocaine like Dr. Roxo. Used to cut the cane and mix it with that rock salt. All I do is brunch, Bloody Mary's hot sauce. Discussing options with my partners at the top golf. She gon' pop it, lock it, drop it from the window to the wall. It ain't tricking if you got it, pimpin', no bitch, not at all. Hold up, slow down, she gon' tear it up. Slide in, slide out, yo bitch wanna fuck. Came to get my rocks off, my rocks off. Came to get my rocks off, my motherfucking.
Okay. Pull up in the coupe and check that motherfucking top off. Pull up in the coupe and check that motherfucking top off.
Came to get my rocks off, my rocks off. Came to get my rocks off, my motherfucking.
Okay. Pull up in the coupe and check that motherfucking top off. Pull up in the coupe and check that motherfucking top off.
Hey, right before I go into it, that's that.
Okay.
Yo, that shit.
Okay.
Hey, shout out Frankie Goldie. I can see why all y'all about to have a riot that Frankie Goldie ain't playing the gathering now. You know what I'm saying?
We're about to go outside and chop some fucking coops tops off. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucking top.
Bobby got a new whip. We about to chop
Shut
the
the
top.
motherfucking top. Yeah. Hey, shout out.
You gotta test that bass in that.
Shout out Frankie Goldie, man. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Hey, I can
Y'all heard it
speak.
here first.
Y'all see it online or whatever. Beefing with Frankie Goldie is hard as fuck, dog.
Yeah.
You can't beef with Frankie Goldie.
Him and fucking.
If it wasn't for
Bobby,
Jiggy
the
Fresh,
man.
I would have lost the beef with Frankie Goldie. At least Jiggy Fresh had my back in it. But when me and Frankie Goldie were beefing, this motherfucker was pulling out fucking family pictures of me like, what's this, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, going hard, bro.
Hey,
People with Frankie Goldie is exhausting. I love that.
I bow down to no man.
Shit.
Frankie Goldie's he's a
Okay.
god.
We would keep
You know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying? He's a god. He's not a man, dog.
Shout out Frankie Goldie, man. Hey, bro, when he said, I'll see you at the gathering a couple days ago, that shit to me, that shit was gas, dog. Because I'm going to tell you right now, 2 stories Frankie Goldie related at the gathering, the Juggalos after the Ashes type bitch. He told me, dog, on some Uncle Joey shit, dog, you're killing with that DJ shit. I was like, bet, thank you, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then, end of the gathering, when I'm on my last walk of the gathering, I run into BK. BK and Frankie Goldie are talking together, and that's when I eat those mushrooms, dog. It's like right there in front of Frankie Goldie. I'm like, yo, dog, if we find your wallet, man, I hope everything works out for you. And I take this penis fucking mushroom from fucking BK, eat that shit, and fucking next thing you know, I'm like, yo, dog, did you know that R.A. the Rugged Man's family was totally affected by Agent Orange and shit?
Wow, that's happening to you. BK tells me, he's like, yeah, doc, I went to go lay down.
Yeah, I set an alarm and listened to Pretty Lights in my tent. Meanwhile, I'm trying to be normal. Like, yes, guys, we should.
Fucking balls.
Danny Brown is leaving the stage right now because I was trying to tell you guys that I think that I can handle this mushroom trip. You know?
He goes, I think I pissed Danny Brown off.
Dog, because like as I'm finally like able to put into words, yo, dog, like, all right, I think these mushrooms are gonna hit me for a lot longer than I thought they were. Danny Brown's like, fuck y'all, Juggalos went mainstream and threw his shit down. I was like, was that my fault? I'm sorry, guys. And I put my mask back on. I was like, I'm done talking.
And you like, don't get out
Hey, that's real shit.
That is all real shit. I'm telling you. Bro, like, I was trying so hard to be, like, normal. And, like, RA had, like, these guys, like, would blow up shit. And, like, they were, like, in their underwear on stage or whatever. And, like, I'm like, no, but, man, yo, RA's family, dog, they were, like, all affected by, like, Agent Orange and shit from, like, Vietnam and shit, dog. Listen to Sam Tripoli's podcast, dog. He tells you all about it. Like, his brother, like, this shit happened to him, dog. It's horrible or whatever. But, like, because I was able to formulate those sentences, I was like, obviously what I'm talking about is totally normal. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit was wild. But I saw Frankie Goldie and DK chopping it up in front of the Lazy and Crazy tent right before that shit happened to me.
Anyway, yeah. Shout out to Dev. Shout out to Frank Goldie. Hey, that song's coming out what, next week?
Yeah.
Next
What's
week.
up?
So next week you got that Frankie Goldie. Monday you got the new Ouija Mac video for Freak, the last video off Detritus coming Monday.
Speaking of fucking Freak and Ouija Mac videos, the new Channel 17 website. Have y'all seen it?
An apron?
I already caught my order.
An apron on that bitch?
An apron? For them smoked wings?
God. It says vegan on it though too. But
It don't matter.
great meat. but there's some gas. Like the Ouija shirt that's on there, that design's dope.
The Gary Wavy shirt?
Yeah, that shit's dope.
I ordered one of them boys.
Couple of Juggalo gym designs out there you can catch. Chapter17.com, man. Hey, honestly, I would keep that page locked into your web browser.
Yeah. For
the next 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
Forever.
Hey.
Forever.
Hey, I didn't even know. Bobby, I seen Ouija post on it like, yo, the rare shits, get what you can type shit. Yeah. But then you go back on there and
I posted it and then they thought it was related to something else and I was like, no, hey, real shit really
yeah,
job
there's new shit. Hey, I ordered a lot of shit.
May 26th. So hey,
I ordered that shit.
Next Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Next Saturday.
That's an awesome birthday.
Is it?
Right before that. That's your birthday? No, yours birthday's the 29th, right?
29th. Yeah.
May 29th. Make sure
Friday.
you guys catch the President Goes Friday. It is Friday. Yeah.
Or
It's a Monday.
Or
No, the
Or-
26th.
you can just run this episode back
26.
and back and back and back and back.
That's
But-
what you gotta look up.
Y'all heard it here. Rock Solid
Hey,
Frankie
because
Goldie.
of the 27th being Memorial Day, I am gonna put this out here right now. We are not a fucking Juggalo news media outlet, but I anticipate the Gathering full lineup. If it doesn't drop Memorial Day weekend, it'll drop the following weekend.
Yeah.
I'm saying it right now. And I'm not saying we're gonna
Time
get an infomercial.
frame-wise,
So what you're saying is,
All right, so dog, do you remember when we were at the Indy 500? What happened?
yeah, our minds got.
So
Oh,
at the
okay.
Indy 500 that year, me and Jiggy Fresh, I took Jiggy Fresh to his first Indianapolis 500.
Gas.
It was so fucking fun.
Yes.
Dog. We had such a fucking good ass time, right? So we went to the Indy 500. When we came back home, lit as fuck. We had a good ass time. Came back home, and then we gathered like everyone who was awake, and they did the infomercial for the Super Gathering.
Shit.
And announced like Suicide Boys.
When they announced Suicide Boys,
Dog, we fucking went crazy.
That year was nuts, man.
dog.
Still,
So-
to think back that actually happened.
So right now, you guys know that like we're already talking. This has super vibes this year or whatever.
hey, you got.
I'm thinking that like because it like that's the beginning of summer.
Yeah.
And we're even closer this year than we were. So
yeah, because this is
it'll be
You got-
just
you
over.
got
a
this is
month.
a month earlier.
Yeah.
So we should have the announcement here shortly.
Yeah. So and when it was still for the Super Gathering or whatever, we got the info on like the day of the Indy 500. So I think
Memorial Day
actually
weekend,
Memorial
yeah,
Day weekend,
yeah.
the Sunday before. Like, dog, it was dope as fuck. We went to the 500, fucking saw Ric Flair and all that shit. Fucking raved heavy, smoked fucking joints on the fucking the
golf course?
at Indy 500, bro. It was so dope.
Yeah, bro, we were still in. Like in Vegas, you get them big ass fucking tubes of fucking
Like the
margaritas.
slushy margaritas or
Oh,
whatever.
the big
So-
one.
Yeah, so
With
the
the
guy was walking
Ball
around
at the
like,
bottom. Yeah.
like a thing of margaritas, and Bobby was yanking them off the back of the fucking.
One off,
Like,
and I
yo,
was- we just fucking be drinking them and shit. As they're walking through the crowd, I just like yank one off and hurry up and hand it off, and it's like,
and just walk away.
Well,
Yeah,
but we were
$3.99.
but we're having a
big margaritas.
Hey, shout out to Suicide Boys dropping fucking already 3 projects this month, and
Yo.
we'll have one more to close it out
Bro.
next Friday, dog.
Hey, let's talk about that for a minute, man.
Yeah.
The Yin Yang twins,
Gang twins,
or whatever the fuck, the Yin Yang tapes.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. The way
I mean, the filter.
Bro, the intros on them have been so gas. It gets you so hyped for it, and then it drops out, bro. Like,
So what are we're at spring, summer, and
we're at
fall.
fall right now. Yeah. Fall just came out. I'm ready. Spring, yeah, bro.
Oh,
It's
dope.
how I want our intro to go.
Dog, it's so fucking gas.
Hard as fuck.
Dog, the intros on them are so
I think
dope.
we said it. This is the most music we've gotten out of them in a long time.
It's cool how they did it because this could be all one thing, but instead now they're dropping like 3 tracks, like what the intro for, but like 3 tracks for the last 3 weeks, and still have 1 more. And this, like, I thought this week was still gas, and everyone's like, "Oh no, this one's mid." But then that means that the next week then is going to be extra hard. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I thought the last 2, like the first one, that Hot Razor, the Chateau Grills shit. You know what I'm saying? So fucking good, bro. And then 5 in the morning. Bro, 5 in the morning is fucking anthem. Tell me we will be listening to Suicide Boys 5 in the morning at the Gathering, Starry 9 at the Gathering type shit, Summer '98 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, bro. Like, hey, dog, and like I think like '98 was a good ass year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was.
So
Dude,
'98 was a good ass year too. So it's just cool as fuck to have that shit, man. I really don't think I'm gonna hit this tour, unfortunately.
I will
just because with everything that's going on, you know, like. 3-Headed Monster, Gathering. I just bought a fucking car, you know what I'm saying? It's like on my house. As soon as the world dies, on my house real soon too. So like if I don't get I got to see Suicide Boys twice. The last run that they did out here, and saw them the last time they were out here. But
if it wasn't for Reach, I don't think we would have gotten Suicide Boys at the Gathering.
Hey, no.
Shake well said when he left the stage at the fucking Gathering that year. He was like, "Yo, shout out to Ouija Mac. Wasn't for Ouija Mac, Rob probably wouldn't know who I was or some shit." He said some shit like that or whatever. It was dope as fuck, dog. So having Shakewell come back, bro, I think all of us geeked for Shakewell. Yeah, and he played on on that side stage, Shazam stage or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That shit was still big.
I think so far it's just me and Saw going to see SB and Ghostman. Ghostman.
Like that show is Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
The show that I'm going to for Run the Jewels is Friday.
That same weekend, right?
Yeah, so it's like
that's a lot, bro.
And I just paid off the tickets for
TJ.
No, for Pretty Lights then.
October.
Those were fucking almost $400.
And let's be honest, these
you were waiting on
this grading.
Yeah, I'd rather go to that than
you were waiting. He was waiting on fucking hold for like 2.5 hours.
No, I feel
like really, I've been like for Pretty Lights. It means way more than me than I've seen. Suicide Boys a couple of
we fought for these fucking people are like
in the morning
on Ticketmaster going back and forth on this grade A tour
before we
but I think that it's really awkward too, like a little weird. They're playing fucking arenas this tour, right? So they're playing Madison fucking Square Garden, right?
But some of the spots that they played last year was like only 11.
Yeah,
they were doing spots where like you were getting 30,000, 50,000 people.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's them and Ghostman together, so it makes sense. It's for them to play at arenas.
They'll probably tour Europe again this year, but you're not going to get Ghostman and Freddie Dread and
Freddie Dread. I don't even think Freddie Dread's playing Milwaukee, bro.
No, he's only playing certain days.
Yeah, he's not playing.
It's pretty gas though too,
because it's Ramirez,
City Morgue,
Cemetery. Who gives a shit about that dude?
And Machuichis,
fucking City Morgue, Ghostman, and SB. It's a fucking lit ass lineup. I don't know, man. That's crazy that they're playing these big of arenas. I mean, they're playing every basketball arena.
I feel like Suicide Boys will never do a track with ICP, but I hope that they'll come back with ICP.
I hope they play together.
And honestly, it'd be cool as fuck if they put them up like how they did Chief Keef on a couple of those dates and it didn't work out or whatever.
Yeah.
They need to do that with ICP. They need to do like a Midwest run and have ICP be like on the grade A.
Yeah, I agree, dude.
Bro, shout out ICP doing Riot Fest.
Yes, dude. Our home fucking.
Bro, but if you look at the fucking 3-Headed Monster date that's coming to Chicago, it's sponsored by Riot Fest or whatever.
Is it?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yep.
I didn't even see that part.
I feel like that almost like if you would have read a lot into it, it would have gave it away. It obviously didn't give it away to us, but it would have given it away. Like, oh damn, they're doing. Oh, and then they do Riot Fest. But I hope that with and I know I know the jugs are going to be real controversial about this, but I feel like if they do Riot Fest, we could get some of these Riot Fest acts, Turnstile, 100 Gex, or some shit to come play the fucking gathering. I think that'd be dope. Like, honestly, man, like, I know, like, you're like some Juffery or whatever, but I, like, dog, like, after 11 gatherings, bro, I've seen fucking Busta Rhymes. I've seen fucking, like, I'm
Slick
Rick, like, actual, like, mainstream acts, but it's dope that they come to our gathering or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I have Turnstile. I've seen those guys probably about 10 times.
Turnstile at the gathering, bro. They want a fucking like hardcore act. They want a fucking. They want a band that's gonna fucking play. Turnstile.
I seen them at the same. I went to what's it called? Louder in Life in Kentucky.
Yeah.
They played, and I've seen them in small venues, super small venues, and then I've seen them in these big arenas, or these big venues playing with fucking Metallica, bro. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you,
should we get Slay Squad or some shit at the gathering, bro? What the fuck?
Who are you talking to?
That's what I'm saying.
Those
like,
homies right there.
So there are like, and I know it might be like, but what do we want to come to the gathering? Do we want Steel Panther and like no offense against Lardy B, but do we want just Lardy B and Steel Panther and fucking what's the robot? Cybertronic. You know what I'm saying? Is that all we want for the gathering, or can we have West Side Gun Kid, or you know what I'm saying?
Yo, if we get West Side Gun,
dog, can we get some shit like?
I'll even throw out Knock Loose,
bro. I wanted like back like because I don't know if they even do shit anymore. But Upon a Burning Body,
they still do shit.
Dog, tell me those motherfuckers. Texas Mexican Juggalo shit. Tell me those motherfuckers would be.
Wasn't Upon a Burning Body supposed to be there yesterday?
Last year, or were they? They were there. I think they were there, or they no. Their guy got sick for COVID or whatever. Some shit. Those motherfuckers would be gas at the gathering. You know what I'm saying? They want hardcore acts. I mean, there's all kinds of shit that you could.
All I'm saying is if Riot Fest got single day tickets,
going for ICP.
Yeah.
Damn,
I got the hiccups.
We'll wrap this up in a second.
No, we're good. I'm good.
Swallow some beer to get rid of it.
I've been trying.
Hold your breath and swallow.
Let's do that. Keep going.
If you've been watching the show, you've been seeing me trying to hold my breath. But what I'm saying is, Riot Fest single day tickets, as long as ICP's on that day.
And I've been to 5 Riot Fest.
Hey,
I never thought that I would see ICP on the Riot Fest.
Derek, Relish, I'll come sell merch.
You okay?
That day.
You have coffee?
Yeah. Relish. Derek.
No, but I've been to 5 Riot Fest, man, and I never thought that ICP would play that shit.
I've never been to one.
Hey,
y'all need to take me for my birthday.
They're playing that Blue Ridge Fest.
Yeah, Blue Red. Oh, dude, did you see that lineup?
Dude, the lineup. Hey, but I heard for that you have to have the 3-day pass.
You have to have the full festival pass to see ICP 36 Mafia and Project Pat in the it's a
like club
setting. But yeah, you have to be going to the whole festival to have that shit. And dude, the festival's lineup is fucking stupid.
The festival lineup
is
but to see ICP 36
and Project Pat together
again. I might be speaking out of pocket. I might be speaking out of pocket here.
Rocks.
But could we possibly out of that thing
3-6
at the gathering?
And my thing is like I've never got to see Juicy and Paul together. I've been telling the homies that is like still bucket list shit for me. I got dope like that one gathering that Baker went to. It might have been the 17th annual.
Yeah.
Paul was walking through the crowd, and me, Beast, and Kenny and shit got this dope ass picture with Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got to see Koopsta, I got to see Crunchy, I got to see LaChat, I got to see Lord Infamous, I got to see fucking Gangsta Boo, all of them RIP now, which sucks dick. You know what I'm saying? But to see Juicy and Paul together would be dope. Dog, I got the DJ for Project Pat at Buzz Bomb in Chicago. Like that shit was so cool. While P-Dog was chopping up rails on the side of this shit, it was the coolest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? But like
But to see
them together at the gathering,
Yeah.
If
And they've done it before back in the day.
I just didn't-
if we got Juicy and Paul,
that was 08,
and
right?
Country Black
Yeah. Oh, wait.
and Project Pat all at the gathering,
Yeah. No shit.
Project Peta. How can we not get Project Peta at the gathering at least? You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
I don't know
Good
who hates on
Google,
Project
Google,
Pat,
bro.
but if you ain't on Project Pat, you just a hoe.
Yeah, that Getty Green, bro.
Yeah,
Getty
that's
Green
that
was
guy,
that
boy.
shit that we like, that shit that we grew up on. No, Doug, that's why I think like it took us a while to like really accept Suicide Boys type that shit because we were already on that Memphis funk, you know what I'm saying?
Way before
you know what I'm
that.
saying? And
Yeah.
to hear it now though, it feels really good. So
I'll be honest though, it was kind of easy to start listening to Suicide Boys because it reminded me so much of 360.
to me, I was a hater right away.
No,
I was like, there's no other Scarecrow besides my boy
okay.
fucking
Those references.
I was gonna say Ricky fucking Duncan in this bitch or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking also known as Lord of the Mist type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no fucking Scarecrow.
Not
you know what I'm
gonna
saying?
lie, the first time I heard like the Suicide Boy shit was with you, and I was like, man, who the fuck are these 3-6
rip off.
fucking wannabe motherfuckers? But then you hear this shit.
This ain't no
Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like, man, hey, you can't disrespect the Scarecrow like that.
Yeah.
No.
Dog, that's why at first I was like, no, I can't fuck with them. But then I was like, but these guys are really good though, right? Hey, Scrim earned my respect. Ruby earned my respect. But Scrim, I mean, like, makes some of like next to Dev, Scrim makes some of my favorite beats. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like Dev, Scrim, Shaggy Their Head are top 3 my favorite beats that I listen to really right now. You know what I'm saying?
Look what Relic just said.
What's that? You did good on this.
No. Rob Zombie should
That
be
would be so
GOTJ.
Doug,
shit,
but
man.
didn't they say that they've been setting that or putting that out for years and couldn't get it?
Yeah.
They've been trying to get it for years.
Didn't we say last year?
Yeah, we
because he was
tried.
close.
We thought Biscuit and Rob Zombie.
Biscuit that one year for sure when they played.
Last year. That
Was it
was
last year?
yeah.
Biscuit would have been fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. We were
that
pissed
whole
too.
tour, the whole Man-Centered Zombie tour was coming through.
Yeah.
And it was like they had that gap between their dates. So like, oh yeah.
It was the same thing with the Biscuit tour. All of us were in the chat like, this is gonna happen.
They're in Hammond. How are they not gonna do a gathering? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Mayor McDermott can pay for them, how can Rob Bruce not get them? You know, like shit.
Oh my god.
If McDermott can get them, shit.
Yeah. And it didn't fucking happen. I mean, it'd be dope, dude.
That's why I like,
one day it happens.
maybe Cypress Hill. Because didn't they already play before?
Cypress has played before. Yeah.
But they're close. Like,
Talking, I fuck with Cypress Hill, bro.
Me too.
oh yeah.
Fuck with Cypress Hill, heavy dog. Be real at the gathering, you know what I'm
We
saying?
might get Lil Wayne. No.
Lil Wayne playing in Hammond.
Dude, that would be fucking insane.
Be so wild. What the fuck? No, because Juggalos would not have it.
No.
I wouldn't.
There'd be a reason for them to complain.
They'd be let's Jeff
Jeff
shit.
bringing this.
That's Jeffy.
Hey.
That's a Jeff. That's a Jeff art.
Dog, so when Busta Rhymes played at the Gathering of the Juggalos, that shit went hard as fuck. What was that song that he did where he chopped super heavy? It was
The Chris Brown song?
Was it that Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Bro, he did that
I gotta get it.
and then stopped and was like, hold on. And then like until he did it like 2 times to get it right and chopped that whole dog. It was so fucking cool. He apologized for being late. He's like, dog, we're in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like this was when it was in Hog Rock or whatever. It's like it took like to make these turns. My tour bus couldn't even make these turns and shit. He was saying, it had me laughing, like it was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, dog. Busta Rhymes, bro. Like who I've been listening to since the 90s. This motherfucker, I was wrestling him in motherfucking in Def Jam Fight for Vendetta. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the homie.
I still
right?
got that.
This is
shit.
the
You know what I'm
homie.
saying?
They
you
need
know?
to remake that motherfucker.
And this motherfucker come out there and does his shit and chops it up and gives us love for even being there, bro. Like, that shit was cool as fuck.
Hey, Def Jam Vendetta and Fight for New York were the hardest fucking games.
Bro,
I recently watched the Paul Walsh shit.
That again, the Def Jam Vendetta shit was.
I have that still, bro.
But that was another thing. Like in Bobby's basement, bro. We used to be at his crib playing
Def Jam
fucking
Vendetta, bro.
Fight for New York.
Vendetta.
Playing the slicey.
Don't try this at home.
Dude,
There goes
Def Jam Fight for New York
there
is
goes
such
the neighborhood.
Def Jam Fight for New York is such an epic video game that now in 2020 fucking
that
three.
Icon was pretty trash.
Yeah, Icon was horrible. But
I couldn't
Fight
get
for
the
New York goes for like
turntable
150
idea.
bones to 180 bones a fucking disc, dude.
Because that shit was so gas, bro.
The
Like,
shit was gas,
you'd be
bro.
rocking the Terra Squad,
Yeah.
fucking iced out ass.
Yeah.
shit.
I was.
Dope,
I get high
have
as
the
fuck.
bangs in it, big ass earrings and shit.
Dude, I go
All
out.
beating Ludacris up on
Yeah.
a car and
Hey,
some
dude,
shit.
I go out. Hey, I get off of work at the fucking Van Hills, bro. I go outside, spark a bowl, smoke a second bowl, and then go play fucking Fight for New York for like 3 or 4 hours.
Dog, we'd be chilling in my basement, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I-
Playing this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Not no more, but you know what I'm saying.
You'd be doing
You'd be cooler if you did.
motherfucking
Even Vendetta, I still have that.
Flavor
shit. I
Flav with his clock doing
Oh,
his fucking drunken
God.
ninja master shit, you know?
Method Man was a bitch.
Dog,
Dude, that
Method
was a
Man
game,
style,
bro.
bro.
Who was that?
And a fighter
I
there.
remember this is one dude. They call him like Crazy Legs. That dude was crazy.
No, yeah.
Hey, Bubba Sparks was in that shit too,
Bubba
wasn't he, right?
Sparks, yeah.
Wasn't he? Because he was at the
Bubba
gather.
Sparks.
Hey, dog, look like that.
Paul Wall was up in that game, and you met Paul.
Paul Wall at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Bro, I almost have to play that video. Or should I save that for the storytelling? I'm going to save that
No,
for the
dude.
storytelling. John, so you got real jugs know that Paul Wall didn't show up for the set of the Gathering of the Juggalos. But real jugs know that I talked to the real Paul Wall on
The
drug
real
binge.
Bobby Plays.
Yeah.
Talk to
The
the
real
really,
Paul.
real Paul Wall.
When Prez dropped that on me the other day, I was like, dog, I almost forgot about this shit. Like,
Not me,
literally.
sir.
Yeah, because
Not me, sir.
Drug Bridge.
I really, because I met who I thought was the real Paul Wall several
Drug
years
Bridge,
later,
Paul Wall.
but I met the real Paul
Yes.
Wall on Drug
I mean,
Bridge.
What bridge drug? Wall.
Drug.
Hey,
Bridge,
shout
Paul.
out Jacob Blessing popping in late. Hey, my man, Peg Lord.
What up, dude?
Hell
That's
yeah.
one of my Call of Duty homies, bro.
Yeah, he pegs you up. You play Call of Duty on the TeamMUJ Twitch?
I have not.
You need
No.
Why not?
to. Because I haven't given him his fucking
I'll
password
give
yet.
it to you before you leave tonight.
All right.
He hasn't showed up. Now that he's
He's
shown
here.
up,
I actually want to
he
end the
gets
show.
the
I actually
Twitch
want to end the show early just so we
password.
could just hang out with Pogs in the garage and shit. You know what I'm saying?
In the
We don't get to see him
garage.
that often, man. You know, everyone on the fucking in podcast. Hey, shout out to people in Podcastville. You know, but shout out to hey, real like tonight, man. To a little summary of tonight. You guys got to hear our thoughts on some of the new
Frankie Goldie.
You guys have to hear some of our thoughts on the new podcast shit. The new, bro, we leaked Frankie Goldie's rocks off here. Dog, I honestly, man, I am really happy because you guys shut the fuck up.
Tell him, bro.
All right, so
yelling at me.
you guys, we'll get to see Frankie Goldie at the gathering, and he was so nice enough to let us play rocks off here on the Rock Show.
We're gonna go chop some tops
Hey,
off.
hey,
Shut the fuck
I just
up.
want to say one time. Okay.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Straight up, dog. Hey.
Just how it stops.
Okay. So we get to play that here on the web
Y'all
show.
know Sick Trinity?
No, we don't.
I don't know what that
Send
is.
us the link.
Yeah.
Send us the motherfucking link.
We got to talk Martian Stage lineup and new additions to the main stage. O's and Yo's.
Shake well. Yo.
Yo.
See more. Yo.
Straight up, dog.
MUJ. Yo!
Oh, look, man, look. And honestly, like, we put a lot of hype on that, but we are so, like, dog, like, yo, Rob, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, dog. Like,
Congrats, yeah.
dog, like,
Rob.
yo, thank you for the podcast event coming
This
back.
is
Like,
tall motherfucker. I had to look up.
we had so much fun at the shit last year, like, for it to even happen again, because we
Like,
know a
legit.
lot of times shit doesn't repeat at the gathering, you know, because they want to shake up the fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? So to do it again, and hey, look,
But with the whole flea market podcast event shit, the flea market shit, for those of you who don't know, Erica from Scrub Rags,
Yeah.
who does, did our shirts for us.
She
last
set
year.
up the.
She set up the flea market. So big
Oh,
shout out
man,
to
hey.
Erica.
Let me run that shit out of here, man.
Shout out to Scrub Rags. My bad.
I love it, dog.
But shout out to Scrub Rags.
Look at that shit, man. Yo, free tacos, flea market, bro. There's gonna be people setting up all kind of shit. Like, I love going to the flea market because you find all the rarities. So you're gonna be able to find so many rarities at this podcast flea market event. It's gonna be so dope. I wasn't even thinking about bringing some shit.
I'm about to bring my Macari store in
You
here.
know what I'm saying? I was thinking.
Might go around with
Your Pog's Macari store is coming through that bitch.
Also, during that event,
flea market.
next
Speaking of
show,
Scrub Rags,
on the next
look
show.
at these shorts I won.
Oh shit!
You won them bitches?
Doc, I hope they're
Yeah.
too big for you.
I hope they are. They look like capris
I hope
on
they're
your
too
ass.
big for him, bro. I hope they're too big for him. Anyway, at the podcast event next week, or on the next web show, it's 2 weeks away, I'm sure. On the next web show, we will be saying a phrase. The phrase. What is it, Pee Wee's now?
Oh my god.
Sorry. We'll be doing we'll be doing the word of the phrase of the show on the next
The
podcast.
secret word.
Yo, shout out TBC in this motherfucker. So
What's up, G?
we'll be doing, as we talked about on that with James Fiend, to win the giveaway at the Super Podcast event.
Yo, where'd he get all that hair from?
Oh, that's fake, bro.
What is it? What is it?
Holy shit. That's
Yo.
fake. Anyway, so at the Super wait till then. So at the Super
Hey, why
Podcast
don't the
event.
other ones have it though? Look at- Okay, so you see that one, right?
Oh, it's Crown of Thorns. It's not here.
Are you sure?
Look, dog.
That's hair.
No,
That's hair, bro.
Hey, look.
he's trying to be Jesus.
Show me
Just his hair.
Jesus.
He's trying to be Jesus, dog. Hey, shout out to TPC. At the podcast event, we talked about all the fucking swag we're giving away. Should we show it one more time?
One more again.
Boom, only available at the Gathering Juggalos. Boom, available only at the Gathering Juggalos. Bam.
Yo, Saw just got
Bam.
flamed
Some-
live.
Oh shit.
What is Jesus shit?
Some of the
I just
freshness.
said all these pictures.
I'm not even playing right now. Some of the
Yeah,
shit
right.
available that we talked about will be listen to the rest of the web show. TPC Onstead was on here. We talked about earlier. We need to break the third wall.
Fourth wall.
Fourth wall. Sorry.
Breaking
The
all
fourth
walls.
wall and
Breaking the wall.
Joey
We all
Show,
our
you know what
Chris
I'm saying?
Jericho shit. Our Y2J shit. We breaking
tonight,
the walls down.
we talked.
We on MJ
Podcast
shit.
Super Show. We talked our yos and nos or yos and O's for the lineup. We talked exclusive merch going down at the podcast event and the beer exchange. We dropped the first official promo for the Chopped and Blazed project, dropping officially at the Gathering of the Juggalos. We talked Dario Trill and Shaggy Their Head being added to the Three-Headed Monster Tour, along with Free Will, who you guys heard about on the Thuggalo Show. We talked the last video coming from Detritus, Freak, dropping on Monday. We played the new project going on featuring our homies, King Zad and Maisie. The project is Sad Blossom. And we played that track, Super Gas. We played the track from Darby O'Trill and Acetone. The Skin I'm in has whatever along Darby O'Trill song staying with me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and who premiered that Frankie Goldie Rocks Off?
Rocks Off. Oh, dog.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So tonight has been gas.
Okay.
We started off with Bridget Bites. You can play that, stream all the Bridget Bites and her homie, the Elevated Folk Fusion. I said it right.
You did. You can't say acetone, but you can say elevated folk.
Acetone, Elevated
Folk
Folk Fusion. You know what I'm saying?
Elevated Profusion.
He can say elevated folk fusion. Can't say acetone for the life of him.
The MUJ Thuggalo Show Super Squad fucking collabo coming soon. You guys heard it here. We will also be pulling up on to the Hours of Chaos podcast on June 15th. You heard it here first, motherfucker. Not dropped anywhere else. We'll be pulling up on there to fucking do a straight up TeamMUJ takeover, talking podcast super show guests. We'll be talking beer exchange beer. We'll be talking fucking chopped and blazed. You know what I'm saying? Smoking blunts, all that shit. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The next weekly Wicked Web Show will maybe take place the same weekend as
Three-Headed Monster Tour.
the Three-Headed Monster.
Yeah.
Where's the flyer after the
Yeah, that's literally
Yeah, so the next I can't
Next
remember. Where's
Saturday.
the flyer?
The Saturday
After next.
Three-Headed Monster.
Yeah.
The Three-Headed Monster Tour, we will be live from Chicago during the Three-Headed Monster Tour. Then, I believe, the Saturday following, we will be live for the storytelling episode of the Weekly Wicked Web Show. So we're
That
putting,
all depends on how hard we go at Three-Headed Monster.
I think we should be able to
And we're gonna go super hard.
the day
it's
after.
Because-
Megatron's birthday.
Is
It's
that
Old Trill's birthday.
day
Oh,
after?
tree.
Oh, tree.
Oh,
Oh,
Trill. Mr. Swamp Man
So we got a
himself.
little eel, oh, tree.
Oh,
We got
my
it out in Chicago.
Mr. The Tune, Mr. Gully, Mr. Whatever the fuck.
We taking
you want.
we're taking our homie Darby out to O Block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, O Block. Yeah, what is that? Hey,
What is that?
show the picture
I
of the
wrapped the
fade.
crown of thorns.
And then the crown of thorns, bro. The first picture like he had a fade. I ain't
So
gonna lie.
yo,
he got some
hold
hair
up.
that grew out of
Bridget
nowhere.
Bites will be in Chicago for the Three-Headed Monster tour.
As long as she don't stay at the hostel.
If she stays at the hospital, she might not make the show. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, shout out to everyone who's chopped it up with us tonight. After the show, make sure you guys watch some Sopranos, and after you take a break from Sopranos, watch the repeat of the Thuggalo show from last night with Scummathy.
Scummathy?
Yeah, Scummathy, the Gore father.
And they had Gucci Berry on that bitch.
Yeah, Gucci Berry was on there too.
Scum.
Gucci Berry.
I got a big belly like a fat city. Yo, big shit going down. Hey, this motherfucker said more like no block. You feel me, dog? What you
Who
from?
said that?
What you from? 63rd?
Yo, hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, pull up to the Chicago show. I'm gonna take you over.
Yeah, we take. Hey, dog. Hey, we're welcome in Parkway Gardens all day. You know what I'm saying? We
Hey, Cabrini Green, baby.
you know what I'm saying?
Southside.
I was gonna fucking say stupid shit on here real quick about
And Wayne gonna
what
say
kind
it.
of pack we smoking, but I ain't trying to get this liquor. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, tonight was fun as fuck. Like I said, we chopped it up about all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate everybody who tuned in. We will be back, like I said, for the Three-Headed Monster Tour June 2nd on Friday. And then possibly, which I think we should, a weekly web show storytelling edition. We are calling all jugs who have showed up to a gathering. If you're not making it this year, but you've made up another year and you want to tell a story, come tell your story here on the Weekly Web Show. We will have special guests telling theirs. We will be telling some of our favorites. I can't, like, dog. So this is some of my favorite time of the year is to hear like people's experience.
We've heard some
together
funny
and shit.
stories too, bro.
Hey, yo,
Some
so
dope
we
stories.
Shout out EC Juggalo.
You get a little taste on this shit.
Mhm.
Hell yeah! Shout out Trailer Park, man. This is shit. Bridget come through. You know how it goes.
Stay out on the west side, right? Stay out of Inglewood.
But until the next one, you know how it goes, bro. I'm your boy Bobby Blaze.
I'm your boy Jiggy Fresh.
I'm Prez.
And it's your boy Pogler.
Hold on. Holy shit!
We forgot something.
We forgot something.
What we forget?
Go get that motherfucking beer, goddammit.
Oh man.
Yo!
No, I didn't.
No, we almost fucking forgot though. We did.
Jiggy, we gotta get something to pop this bad boy.
I got a key over
I don't
there.
want a motherfucker. You got a knife, dog?
Look at the knife, bro.
No, we gotta turn this
I don't
camera
know.
around.
We'll be right back with the shotgun. We'll be right back.
What was this for?
All right, so they went to go get a beer. Pogler is going to drink that right now. I know when Pogs and Acetone do this thing, Pogler should win, but I don't want to put my money on him because Pogler ain't even gonna be at the gathering. I know Acetone will be at the gathering, so I want to put my money. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I don't know. Like, what kind of break can we set up while they get beer? Should we play some wild shit from the drive real quick? Should I play the video I played last week?
I don't think they would mind if we played some more Bridget Bites.
Oh, should we just play some
more Bridget Bites?
Play it in the background while we chill. Oh, they're back.
Some chills. Ooh, what a thrill this is.
What the fuck?
Yo, turn this up.
I could just hit you. Turn your insides to goo.
Nah,
Be
spit
what
up.
can keep you. Baby, I love you,
TPC
but
guy,
you
let's
gotta
talk about
die
the movie
now.
for
You gotta
gathering
die. Baby,
coordinate that.
I love you, but you gotta die now. You gotta die.
Shout out Bridget Bites, man, killing it. Providing some dope free for the Dogs out there. If you want me to put it in my butthole, pass the polyp. Pass the scores.
I do for the rock.
What's up, back up? Yo, so in the next coming weeks, I'm sure we're going to get a lot more details of the gathering. So in the next episode, we will be talking about those details as well as stories. Anyway, I'd like to have
They call me Black
Beast Master on the
Widow.
past before for the storytelling
Deadly
stuff.
little spider.
I like to have
My love is painful. Yeah, I'm a fighter.
I like that.
You followed my scent.
Oh, you already cracked it? All right, here.
No, I didn't tag it. I hit it with a knife and it fucking sprayed at me, so I had to wipe it.
We wanted to see it spray on your face. Come a little closer into the camera.
Well, I don't want to be near your fucking computer shit.
Matter, you fucking coffee all over. Get down a little bit more so we can see you.
Here, can I turn it this way?
Let's turn that shit.
Flip the camera. Just the camera itself.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh, upside
There you go.
down.
There you go. It's upside
Upside
down.
down.
More. No. Bring it more close. Or step closer to the camera. Right there.
That's
There you go.
that's the cutout we need.
Bro, you just spilled beer on my floor. You're fired. Never allowed in my house again.
Go. Yeah!
You gotta die now. You gotta die now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yo, Pogler just slurp that. Hold on, hey, tilt the camera closer. You're breaking the. You're
making my fuck up.
Flip it over the lip.
You fucked
It's
it
stuck
up.
on it.
I think we gotta end like the Sopranos now. I'm
The other
doing
one.
it. I'm gonna do it. I'm
Down.
I'm
Down.
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 Ten more.
Down.
you fuck.
You're
There we
getting
go.
my
There we go. There we
You're
go.
getting my fucked up ceiling.
He gave the
Everybody knows
Hey, you
why.
can see my legs now. They gave the shit away or whatever. But hey, that was dope as fuck. Pogs Thuggalo, son of a sweater, son of a. Hey, dog.
Hey,
If you guys don't have,
cut,
if you don't,
he's been
well,
waiting.
he's probably not gonna be at the gathering anyway.
Months now.
But if you guys didn't bring him as crop top at the gathering, I would feel upset about that. Shit. So.
Hey, bring it anyway. We'll bring it back.
Yeah, we'll bring it back to
We're on
Pogs.
the following episode.
Hell
The
yeah.
gathering recap episode.
But yeah, man, again, everybody who's been out here tonight, thank you for rocking with us. Before we even get to the gathering, we got a few more of these. But we'll see you on the next one. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the fucking chat. Ooh. Hey, bump Sopranos, bitch.
It's the weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say.